Well done.
Cyrax wins.
Aw, dude, get out of here.
Well, alright, do you think Worf could beat up Boba Fett? No way.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I think he could.
Dude, no way, dude. No way!
This is the Combat Tomb Podcast, the official podcast of TestYourMight.com. And now here are your hosts, K7, 16-bit, and Slibs.
Hello, and welcome to a Mortal Kombat 9 podcast.
What the fuck?
We are back with episode 24, the Combat Tomb podcast. This week, our guest is EGP Krayzie. How's it going?
What's up, man?
So, I think the first question that we gotta ask him is, what are your thoughts on all this East versus West Coast drama?
It's all hype, man. It's just to get the community, I guess, together, to get more players, repping their coasts, and keep it alive, dude.
So you don't think it's like real like beef or anything?
So
Alright, let me put it this way, man. The competitive nature of it is there, because obviously New York doesn't want to lose. Obviously, we don't want to lose. But it's definitely hype, man. The beef, there's no beef, man. We all got love for each other. At the end of the day, whoever gets beat, we're gonna feel good about it. Whoever wins, and
So we're not
we're
gonna
just
see
hang
any
out,
fight?
man.
There's not gonna be fights?
No, man, that's pretty stupid.
That sucks.
I definitely don't encourage that.
Like, what do you guys think of being the underdogs?
It's awesome, man.
So Rio is not going to get stabbed.
I don't know. He's trolling, man. Like, I don't think people still understand Rio, but he's the biggest troll ever, dude. Like, he'll probably like hold on to something he trolled about for like a year. I don't even know if it's true what he's saying.
What about Maxter? You've also had some words with Maxter recently.
Yeah, man. Me and Maxter, I actually hung out with Maxter when I was out in New York, so, I mean, we're really good friends. So, other than that, like, I feel like I do have the better Cyrax, and I'm out to prove it for MLG. So, we'll see.
Alright, what did you guys think of the MLG Arena event?
I thought the arena was awesome, dude. Like, just watching them inside that room look hype, man. Like, it almost makes me want to practice more to get top 8 and hopefully be in the arena myself sometime.
You guys see that graphic they did for, like
Yeah.
kind of like a UFC match card thing?
Yeah.
How tight was that, man? It looked so
That was
professional.
awesome. Like a WWE.
Maxter looked all serious, yeah.
She was legit.
Everyone looked like, happy and shit except Maxter, who looked stone-faced. That was tight. Kerbo looked like Jack Swagger on there.
Kerbo has the same face on every picture I see, man. It's like the same smile.
He's a happy kid.
Yeah. It's like, how could you be mad at that?
Yeah.
Why would he not be happy? He's a kid and he's making money playing Mortal Kombat.
Thousands of dollars.
True.
Yeah. I'm so jealous. Fuck that.
Me too. He's really good too. I hate him.
Yep. That was random.
Yeah, it's fucking unfair. Yeah, I hate him too.
That was pretty interesting that CD Jr. almost beat Kerbo with Jax.
And he did in the prize fights.
Did he?
Yeah,
I haven't got
he
to watch
won 4-2, I think.
Really?
And CD Jr. had tweeted that he's now beating Maxter's Johnny Cage. Like, he won like a 1-10.
Really?
Maxter's Johnny Cage. Yeah, CD Jr. is now saying that he agrees with us. That it's, you stick with your character and you grind the matchup. He's on board with us now. We were right all along. How smart are we, man?
Dang. I think we were right all along.
Yep.
Except for
Final round.
Us actually being good.
being good, yeah.
Yeah, we were right about that. But we...
Besides us being good, we know what we're talking about otherwise.
I think it all depends on your character, man. I mean, if you're not using a character that's as good as, say, Jax or whatever, you might need a backup. But as far as the top characters in this game...
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about Baraka...
Yeah, exactly.
Right, I agree. This is how the game is going to develop. If he sticks to Jax, I hope he doesn't change his mind. Like, imagine what his Jax would have been like if he had never been doing the character roulette stuff. How ridiculous it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gone from saying this matchup is 8-2 to beating, let's say breaking even with a Kerbo and doing well against his brother in like a month. It's only been a month since Columbus where he was saying this is 8-2. So, I mean, imagine his Jax by the time of Evo.
Yeah.
I've actually gotten better against Jax with Scorpion too. I started figuring some shit out, and I learned a couple things against Sonya the other day too that I didn't know about. So yeah, it's.
Wait, are you saying you're saying you beat CD Jr.'s Jax?
When did I say? I never even mentioned Jax.
And you
How?
you just said you figured out
those
shit
two
against Jax.
totally unrelated things. What are you talking about?
That's
You
his
said-
gimmick.
We were talking about CD. We were talking about CD Jr.'s Jax, and you just go, I found some shit against Jax. You were just implying that you.
I said
you
Johnny
GT,
Cage.
You were saying you 2 weeks. You said
I
Jax.
said Johnny Cage. I didn't say Jax.
Oh, you're calling out Dizzy. You're calling out Dizzy.
I'm just saying. I'm learning the matchup. I didn't call out anyone.
I'll call them out right now.
Wow.
It sounded like
Yeah.
Line them up.
It's a competitive game, man. You can't be afraid to call people out.
What do you guys think of Detroit's Ermac?
We've preached that he's pretty good for a long time now. He regulates hella space. He does hella damage.
I thought his Ermac was good. I thought what was more impressive was how well he knew how to punish with punish Jax with him. Like, he would down 4 his dash punch and then, dash, duck, jab, lift. I mean, that's like specific knowledge that you gotta know with the character. It was a good player playing with Ermac, and I thought the most impressive thing was how well he was punishing him. Like, it's like he knew really well. He was ducking under a dash punch and standing up and doing 3-1 lift. That's not easy. That's pretty hard to do. To be able to punish just a normal, punish like ducking under an EX dash punch and punishing that that's easier because it recovers. It's got a bit of recovery on whiff. But the normal one is hard, man. You got to be pretty psychic, and he did it a couple times.
You mean Jax's dash punch?
Right.
I think that's pretty fairly easy to punish, man.
You got to really know it's coming. Like,
if you get consistent play against Jax, you learn how to punish it.
You can punish it, yeah. But playing someone the first time and you don't know their tendencies, sometimes they delay their dash punch a little bit.
To be fair, he's kind of he's played CD Jr. quite a lot.
That's true. He might, yeah, that's a good point. He might know his tendencies really well, and he was on point with it.
Plus, Sal plays Jax, so he's probably playing Jax all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah. So is VSM's 1 week weakness character matchups that they don't know? Is the new strategy?
That's really the only time they've lost.
Is Detroit gonna cycle? Yeah, that's when they lose. Is when they play this weird out. And the scary thing is we're running out of characters.
Yeah. He's
like who's left? Scarlet. You could gimmick him out with Scarlet.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jade. They've never been gimmicked out by Jade.
Jade.
Cyber Sub-Zero. Like, I mean, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
They got J360.
J360. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. They're playing with Freddy now.
Kratos. Yeah. Kratos. Sindel.
What did you think about?
They have a Sindel.
Do they?
Yeah. For Leaf.
Who?
For Leaf.
God. Who do they not? It's over then.
Yeah, it's done.
Scarlet is the last thing. Save that for Evo, Detroit. Kano. Someone could whip out Kano.
That might actually work.
Detroit was actually saying that like Ermac was a bad matchup for Jax.
No, man. It's
you don't think
definitely the other way around.
I always thought it was in Ermac's favor, yeah.
It's definitely not, man.
Really?
Well, once Jax gets in, dude, like Ermac can't get out.
Why not?
Well, he doesn't
He's got
have
a
any
big hitbox.
Yeah, he has a huge ass hitbox. He doesn't have any quick normals to get out, and
no armor.
Yeah, he's basically just fucked, man.
I mean, there's a lot of characters with that problem, though. So he beats all characters with that hitbox?
To Jax.
yeah, dude, Jax.
I mean, he's got no armor. He's got a big ass hitbox. What is Ermac gonna do when he gets cornered against Jax?
I mean, the same thing everyone else has to do. You gotta pick your spot and duck jab.
Duck jab against Jax, dude.
What else are you gonna do? That's the only option.
That's exactly yeah, man, get blown up. I mean, dude, Jax. From what I remember playing CD Junior, man, every time I would do a down one, he would punish me right back.
I'll be back.
Huh. All right.
Wow.
I mean, he can. I don't know. All right. Fair enough. I always liked the match. I always liked it. I mean, I play Ermac on the side a little.
Well, he was my main, man. He used to be my main, and I used to play Tyrant a lot.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. You know it better than me.
What?
All right, I'm gonna go. What did you guys think of the Evo announcement? We got a 20K hot bonus from Mortal Kombat.
Tight. It shows that shows that they're listening, man. They're listening.
Yeah. They really care. Yeah.
They are listening to us. We're not. That's what I like about them so much, man. We complain about shit and they fix them with patches. We complain about not getting any money and they fork out a pot. I mean, how much more could we ask of them?
You know what's pretty fucked up though is that I'm pretty sure that's been planned for so long, all while they had to listen to people be like, "Yo, man, they don't."
Right.
I don't know. I think that part's fucked up. But hey, man.
I'm sure they've known for 6 months, and they've just listened to us bitch about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that pop bonus, which do you think is a bigger event for the MK community, that or MLG Anaheim?
It's a good question.
Honestly, I've never been to MLG. I don't know how big it is, but as far as I know, man, I've been going to Evo since 2009. And Evo is just, I look forward to it every year.
Yeah. MLG is good.
Dude,
the long.
We gotta stop.
Evo's great. If we're looking long term, MLG is where it's at. It's interesting. It's great for Evo, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, they could do it every year, NRS, and just put up a purse, but. I mean, MLG, that's constant.
MLG, I'm really great. I think it's great that we have MLG, but Evo is the super. Super Bowl, man. Evo is WrestleMania. Evo is everything. Who is going to say that they'd rather win Anaheim? All right. Do you think in a year anyone is going to remember who won Anaheim?
Yes.
We will.
Yeah.
The nerds will. But Evo.
no.
Dude.
Evo, the whole community knows, man. It's a huge ass screen.
Perfect. All right. To a great majority, this is going to piss people off, but I'm keeping it real. To a great majority of the community, Perfect Legend is still the champion of Mortal Kombat. Whether you like it or not, he won Evo, and that's huge. That's worth winning every 4 MLG events of the year is one Evo win.
I don't know about that, dude.
I know about that, dude. They have like 50,000 people watching that stream.
I mean, what makes the event more special? Wasn't it supposedly the money?
Everybody watches though. It's about tradition and prestige.
Oh, dude, I completely agree. But like, my question is like, what is it that made people say that MLG was the tournament to go to now? Apparently, it was the money, right?
Yeah, the money
Yeah,
and
the
support.
money.
So Evo has 20,000 now. So what does that mean?
But MLG is more than just one tournament a year.
Well, there's still the thing that MLG.
What?
You're cutting out, 16 bit.
Yeah. Am I cutting out now?
No.
All right now.
Yeah, I mean, MLG also treats us very well, and they have KOF, but no one cares about KOF. But they treat Soul Calibur Mortal Kombat as a really big deal. Whereas at EVO, we're going to be one of 6 games, and we're going to probably be the least biggest game there this year.
Right. As far as the fighting,
MLG.
right? As far as the fighting game community, MK still is just whatever. But MLG is where we get the prestige.
Is it still whatever, man?
MLG is the ones that's saying, you know what? It gives us the opportunity to say fuck you to the fighting game community, and we're doing MLG and making fucking thousands while you guys are squabbling over Evo.
Yeah.
Yo, but is it still whatever though, man? Because I mean, a lot of players have started to hop back on the MK train, man.
Dude, if MLG has MK every year, fuck Evo. I don't give a fuck.
I can't say that, dude. Evo was
we need the
special.
grassroots. We need, and hold on.
Dude, we have grassroots tournaments all the time. What do you mean? Evo will just be the biggest grassroots tournament.
Dude, we're not going to have them. You think next year there is no way. We're having majors that have 25 dudes. You think Civil War 5 is going to have MK back?
Why not, man? I mean, we said the same thing about Evo last year.
In the lead up to Evo, we had 100-man majors. Okay, and then Evo, we had 500 players. This year, I think we're going to probably get 250 at Evo. And we're getting 30 men at these grassroots majors. That is not Evo 2013 numbers, man.
Wasn't it said that
Right, that's all the more reason we need to support MLG. That's long term.
MLG is only 4 times a year, man. We need the PowerUps of the world. We need the UFGTs. I want to be able to go to a tournament every month, not go to 4 tournaments a year.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that, actually. I don't think 4 tournaments a year is bad.
Why is that?
Honestly,
I mean, you can always hold your regional tournaments. I mean, why do we have to cater to the Capcom and the fighting game community to... It's like, only when Street Fighter is having tournaments, that's when we can have our tournament. That's bullshit. We can hold regional tournaments whenever we fucking want. We're fucking Mortal Kombat players. Why do we have to follow PowerUp and all that other shit? Or what? We can just do whatever we want. Dude, are you going to these tournaments to play these other games? You're not going to these tournaments to play these other games. If someone posted in the Mortal Kombat forums, hey, we're holding the fucking regional tournament in Chicago, they wouldn't be like, oh, well, I'm not going because I want to play Street Fighter. No, that's bullshit. We can still hold regional tournaments. We don't need to be linked up with PowerUp or anything.
Well, are we going to do that? It doesn't look like it. The Flawless Victory,
don't need
those
to,
guys,
right?
the Middleland guys, EGP is doing it. That's awesome, but
we don't need to right now because we are, just kind of hanging in the wings with the Capcom shit. I mean, they're
All
still.
right, well, if we do that, then I'm on board.
I don't see why we wouldn't. I think there's enough passion for the game that it would stay alive.
We need Evo though. We got to keep Evo, man.
Dude, we're not gonna have Evo next year. Just for real.
But we might have their next game.
NRS is next year.
Right.
Well, that always goes for any new fighting game. Evo's always about trying to get the newest fighting game. So whether we support it, hardcore or not, they're gonna anytime there's a new fighting game with a big following, and it will because the whole Mortal Kombat community will play it. It will be there.
All right, maybe you're right. Maybe we can do our own, regional tournaments. That'd be awesome.
I say if MLG was not in existence right now, yeah, we'd have to go apeshit on Evo. But right now, we can kind of be like, fuck all you. We got MLG.
We kind of were before they announced that bonus.
But we definitely gotta go to Evo, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying...
This Evo,
Yeah.
I think you got to support all of them, man, as many as you could.
Yeah.
Those are two huge events very close together.
Those are both MLG and Evo are two huge, ridiculous events that if you don't go to, then you're an idiot.
Alright, let's predict some matches. So, Krayzie, you go first, and then Slits and 16.
Alright.
First match. Foxy Grandpa versus Rio.
Oh, I wouldn't know, man. Honestly, I'd say Rio because I played him. I've never played Foxy.
What do you
He's in
got?
the
Rio.
Gotta go with Rio.
Wow. No love.
In my opinion, Rio is the best player in the world, man.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me. Those UK guys, they are so close to the money they need to go to Evo. We really, if you promise to donate, please go donate. They are only a few $100s away. $10 will help. I mean, who does not want to see Foxy versus CD Junior, Foxy versus Rio? The twins versus, CD Senior and Maxter. Come on, guys. Make it happen. Donate a few dollars.
How far away are
It's
they?
going to be hype. Medina's, I think they're $200 away or something like that.
Okay.
How many of
They're
them
going
are
to buy.
coming?
It's going to be Glue, the twins, and Foxy.
You know who I wanted to see come is Metzos.
I agree, but it'd be awesome, but I don't think he can afford it.
Yeah. And it sucks.
Yeah.
Those guys are going to be on the show soon, too.
Yeah, so if you can afford even a little money, donate.
Yeah, that thread's on.
I mean, right now, that's what's going to keep Evo special, is the fact that it's going to be the true world tournament. We're finally, Lad Lurker from...
This is why I feel that, MK can't die at Evo, man. I mean, we have a lot of international players. And that's kind of what Evo's about, honestly.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
We could see the return of Ryan Hart and his cabal.
Damn. And Cookie?
Do you think Cookie will be back?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Alright, next matchup.
All right. How about Tyrants versus Tom Brady?
Wait, I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah. Damn, why you putting me on the spot, man? I think I have to go for my boy Tyrant, man. It's just that in my opinion, that's not an easy match for Jax.
Tom's on a roll. I'm not gonna predict against Tom. Not right now.
Tom's good, man. Tom's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the matchup. I'm gonna go with
I'm
Tom.
still gonna go with Tyrant though.
Of course.
All right. How about B-Wiz versus Kerbalicious?
Turbo.
Damn.
That was stupid, dude.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'll say Kerbal, man. That kid is on a roll. I love his cage.
Yeah,
It reminds me of a Street Fighter character, man, where he's just mixing in like standing 1, down 3, and 2 knee.
He really mixes it up. Dude, just thinking about Johnny Cage makes my head hurt. It's like between like the 4-3 and the down 3 and the 1-1 and the 2-2 and 4-3-3, 4-3-2. I'm sorry. I mean, there's just so many ridiculous ass strings. It's fucking stupid. God, I hate that character.
Is he broken?
He's pretty dumb, dude.
fucking-
He's top 3.
wait a minute, he's not top 3.
Yeah, I don't think he's top 3, man.
Who's better?
Five.
Come on, man.
Cabal.
Kenshi, Sonya, and Cabal, Kenshi, and Sonya are the top 3. I think everyone.
Kenshi?
I think we're looking. Oh yeah, dude.
Kenshi hasn't done anything.
Kenshi beat my ass.
Who cares about you?
Beat the shit out of me, dude. Get out of here, man. He's top 3.
You're not top level quality.
Wow.
What?
No
Dude,
one
who
cares
does-
about beating 16-bit anymore.
Who
You
does-
has been.
Who does? Dude, I just got 3rd at PowerUp, man.
3rd. You got 3rd. At a regional.
That was a major, man.
Major. Who was there?
Dude,
Damn.
Tom.
It was all Midwest and Tom.
Tom counts as every region though. So Chris
He's a
G
nomad,
came in
dude.
from Chris G came in from New York.
There's 2 out of towners.
How many players were at PowerUp?
41.
Oh,
That's a good amount.
that's not. It's alright.
I don't know about
It's
a
all
major.
right. Hey, look,
I mean,
man.
you know
If
what,
a back major be considered a major, a PowerUp's considered a major.
I think what matters is how many good players showed up. Because at the end of the day, most likely the same top players are going to be in top 8.
It was.
I thought our top 8 was good.
It was
Yeah, the
good.
top 8
It was a
was
good
on
regional. It's not like there was a bunch of other
Like,
out of region
regional.
players. No one from, one person from the East Coast and Tom who's like everywhere. I don't
Yeah.
think that counts.
That counts, man.
Dude, if Tom's everywhere, that means he's Midwest too. He doesn't count.
No, he's everything but Midwest. He counts as the South.
That makes
the
no
East Coast.
fucking sense at all.
Tom's
What
home
are
is
you
Virginia,
talking about?
Texas, and New Jersey. Tom is from the East Coast and the South.
He's from Dallas.
That's the South.
Right.
He's a Texan and a Virginian.
He's so just because he's hung out in Virginia and New York, that means
Dude, I
he's
think he
from
was
there
born-
too.
He lives in Virginia. He lives in Virginia.
He goes to all tournaments, dude. You've lost your mind. He doesn't count anymore.
Dude. He is 50% Virginian and 50% Texan.
You know what? You actually, honestly, you have to ask him. You gotta ask him. Like, what are you, man? We gotta decide now. Because,
He
I
would
mean,
say
honestly,
Virginia.
let me tell you something, man. If I move to New York, I'll be EGP for life. That's just how it works.
Yeah, he was gonna be honorary, like, didn't he? Oh, I don't know, but didn't he want to be like Midwest or something? I can't remember.
Midwest.
I don't know.
Tom is wherever he is. He's a chameleon.
If he's in the Midwest, then he's Midwest. If he's East Coast, then he's East Coast. If he's
But he
South,
doesn't-
he's South.
Look,
He's everything.
if he, no, Tom.
So it was a regional with one New York guy. That doesn't count.
No, hold on. There's a difference. Tom came to PowerUp and stayed in a hotel. Tom has to come and sometimes Tom travels and sometimes Tom becomes that region. He did not come to Ohio and like live with Tim Static for a month.
He did come to Ohio and live with PL.
That was at Seasons Beatings a year ago. Please stay current.
That's it. I mean, all he has to do is live there once and he's there.
No, it's totally different.
I think if you're able to, if you travel, if you take a flight somewhere else for a tournament, and it's a major, it's being advertised as a major, then it's a major. It's the player's fault who didn't show up.
I got third at a major. Deal with it.
I don't know. A major with none of the how many in the NFG rankings of the people in there? How many were actually at that tournament?
Me and Tom and Dizzy.
In the top 5 in the NFG rankings.
It's not my fault that flawless victory.
Exactly. It's not a major.
It's not my problem.
Get out of here.
Dude.
So none of the top 5 players were there. It was pretty much everyone from the same region minus one guy.
And Tom Brady.
And he doesn't count.
Man, that was 6 hours away, man. That was a 6-hour drive. And I'm getting blown up.
I'm just saying.
Wait, how far are you from that tournament, 16-bit?
6 hours, man. It's not
6 hours? Get the fuck! It's like a 3-hour drive.
How is it, dude?
You're
It's
adding
3
them
hours
up.
to Chicago.
3 hours, dude. Get the flying fuck out.
He's adding them up.
Dude, Cincinnati, man. No, I'm not adding them up. Springfield, Illinois to Cincinnati is a 6-hour
Dude.
drive.
Cutting out really bad.
Sound like a. You know what?
Sound like
Is it your
Chewbacca.
mic, dude? Because you sound like that. For every podcast I hear, is like I hear that robotic sound.
It's always being like Johnny Five and shit.
Well, this is going to be the last one that I record on this iPad.
Good.
Shitty
Alright, I'm-
iPad.
Dude, trust me, it's a long drive.
Dude, I have to drive further than you. What are you talking about?
You didn't go. You chose not to support the scene.
What the fuck ever, dude. I couldn't get off work.
Yeah, right.
Dude. How did you get into MK, Krayzie?
I've actually been playing MK like for all my life, man. Competitively like just the game itself. I've been playing it since I was little. Competitively, I've been following the online. I was an online warrior, man. This was back when the game was still 3D, basically back in the Armageddon days. And I followed forums such as Mortal Kombat Online. That's where I met players like Rio and all the other players. And I've been since pushing for an offline scene. I think I was probably one of the first players who hosted the MK vs. DC tournament over here in Cali. And ever since, man, like I actually got MK vs. DC and Ultimate MK at West Coast Warzone 3. And Tom flew in, and, you know, it wasn't a lot of players or anything, but it was kind of worth it since, you know, we didn't have that luxury where, like, we have games at majors and whatnot. My first Evo was Evo 2009, and when I was highly into Street Fighter, and when I saw that tournament, I was like, oh my god, like, I have to do something for MK. And I've been seeing.
That was by far the best grand finals I've ever seen.
Dude,
live. That's the best thing I've ever seen live. Daigo versus Justin, incredible.
Yeah, man. I was so hyped for that.
I saw the Daigo versus Justin with the Street Fighter 3 thing. And that was the best.
You saw that live? You were there for that live?
I was there, yeah.
That is awesome.
Was that the parry thing?
Yep. That was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking everyone was so hyped because Justin was gonna be fucking Daigo in, you know, Street Fighter 3. I mean, that was their game. They owned us, and he was their best player. We're like, it's happening. It's fucking over. And what Daigo did was so heartbreaking, but it was so badass that he didn't even give a fuck. It's like when Rocky won over the crowd in Rocky 4 and when he was fighting in Russia and like the Russians were just shouting Rocky. It was like that. It's like we didn't even give a fuck. It was just so badass. We were like, fuck it, man. That guy's fucking awesome. We fucking what Mortal Kombat did you start with? I mean, just Mortal Kombat 1?
Yeah, man.
Which
The arcade?
Which 2D Mortal Kombat was the best before it went like 3D?
I think Ultimate MK.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that game was the shit.
Yeah.
MK2 is the best.
No.
Dude, zoning and turtling is king in that game. It's awesome.
It was slow.
It was
That's why I like it. Man.
slow.
Shit's tight. Timeouts. Let's do it.
God, it's so boring. It was fun though.
The atmosphere.
Yeah.
It definitely had the best atmosphere. Like you could tell just like with the fatalities and the sound effects.
Yeah.
Like they really put a lot into how fucking dark that game was.
You know, I wanted to see a lot of that in MK9. Like before MK9 was even released, like I was like, please.
Yeah. I don't think they'll ever recapture that. I mean, the sound design of MK2 is incredible. The screams, the music.
Dude, that fatality.
It's weird, surreal. The look of it, the look of Outworld is incredible. I mean, the background design. I mean, the bass like that. I mean, when you do a fatality, it's the coolest little. It's that little five. It's so awesome. Blood trips, dude. That game is the.
That shit is sick, man.
When you lose and the little thing closes, like the gate closes. Dude, that game's the best.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a once in a lifetime thing. They'll never be able to top that.
That game was dark, man.
Yeah.
That's fatalities.
Yeah.
Fucking blood
Kung
everywhere.
Lao's where he splits you in half is the best fatality they've ever. It's fucked up.
I like Baraka's where he impales you.
Yeah.
That last bit of right before you die.
Like Twitch.
Right.
Then you slide down. Yeah.
I hated Raiden's fatalities, man. They pissed me off. You had to like hold down buttons during the fight in order for it to work.
And like pump them up, charge it up.
Oh, that shit pissed me off. It's like everyone else just gets to do their command. Fucking man, fuck.
I think MK9 did a good job of bringing a lot of that nostalgia from all the MK games, honestly.
Yeah, it did.
Like the backgrounds are beautiful.
That's actually, I agree with you. That's kind of why I'm worried about MK10. It's kind of got that eeriness back. It's got that eerie, like, dark feeling back. I mean, not as much as MK2, but it's kind of like back to the roots of, man, this game's fucked up.
I mean, MK2 and MK1, when the vibe of the game and our age, it felt like we were playing something that our parents would not approve of us playing.
Exactly.
Like you were in a smoke-filled arcade. There's these shady high school-looking dudes, and it was kind of like this. I should not be here playing this game. It was tight. You felt like you were rebelling, against your mom when you played MK1.
Yeah, I remember when I got MK2 for the Super Nintendo. I was like, I don't want to play it. Like, when my parents would come downstairs, I would turn it off. I was like, I don't want them to see how fucking brutal it is. Or if they would come down, I would never do fatalities. I would try and do friendships. I mean, because just the fighting, like, they were like, man, that's a lot of blood. I was like, yeah, it's, kind of over-exaggerated.
Yeah.
But I never did, like, fatalities in front of them. I mean, even in MK1, when I showed my mom, like, the Scorpion fatality, she's like, oh my god, that's terrible. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, that's demonic. You better not let your dad see that. I was just like, oh, wow, it was fucked up. So, when MK2 came around, I was like, fuck, Jesus Christ. Better not let him see anything. Yeah, it was good. But, yeah, I like...
Do they know the game that you play now is so hyper-violent?
I'm sure they know. And even if they don't, I mean, I'm a fucking grown-ass man.
He's like 30, dude.
Yeah.
You still do friendships.
Has the best gameplay, but has really lazy presentation. Like, the fatalities, I mean...
Half the fatalities are just them, like... They just threw in Cabal's. They just drew in a face. I mean, Jax is where he just gets big. They're like, well, we didn't really screen capture anything with Jax, so we'll just make the sprite really big and have it come on down on him. I mean, it was really ghetto. This is how they did them. Most of the fatalities were just drawn in because they didn't screen capture anything.
I think worst fatality
It's been
was
15 years. Okay, it's been 15. Okay, why does Jax grow Godzilla-sized? How is that happening? Why
I
would
just
he
told
have
you
that
why.
power?
'Cause they
How
didn't.
did they?
I don't know.
How did that come? What was this? If I could ask them anything, it would be how they're sorry, Tobias. They're all sitting around in a room, right? And one of them actually said, "Hey guys, I got an idea." Jax goes really big and stomps on it. First off, how did that come up? And secondly, how did it get out of that room?
I think what
How
happened
did
was
that idea come to fruition?
they were like, listen, we gotta come up with some fatalities. We didn't have enough time to screen capture anything. So we just gotta make up some bullshit.
Yeah, they did run out of time on that game.
I mean,
Yeah, and then that game came out early. You know, UMK3 was always the plan. The whole idea was to release that game in April, and then when the console version came out at the end of the year, to have the 4 new characters. Like, it was always the idea. They were openly talking about adding new characters and shit to the arcade version when the console version came.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
Wait, wasn't that the same reason they added the Quan Chi neck stretch fatality on Deadly Alliance? They were running out of time?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a dumbass fatality.
Yeah, that was a dumb fatality. I was actually pretty upset. Like,
That
really?
was horrible.
In that game, you only had one fatality, so, like, Dink and them were stuck with that fatality. That's all they could.
Yo, but Quan Chi's fatality from MK4, I'm glad they brought it back, man. That was by far my favorite fatality of all time.
Oh, the leg beat.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
it's just brutal.
but anyway, yeah, the gameplay was sick. What was shitty was I really liked the game, except for that high punch glitch, where you could high punch and block at the same time.
Oh, the Kara jab thing.
Dude, that was fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I loved that game up until the only beef I had with the game was how dumb Cabal was, and how dumb Kung Lao was. Other than
Some
that,
things never change.
yeah, I guess so.
Human Smoke was worse.
Human Smoke was worse than who?
Cabal.
Get the
No,
flying
no,
fuck out
get
of
out
here,
here,
dude.
dude.
Fuck
Yeah.
goddamn mind.
Dude.
Weren't those both like the 2 best characters in the game or something?
They are the 2 best.
Human
Yeah,
Smoke.
Yeah,
probably-
but Cabal.
if you ask
clearly
me,
number one,
if you
clearly.
ask me, Kung Lao was second best behind Cabal.
I heard it was Cabal, Smoke, and then Kung Lao.
Fuck that, man. Kung Lao, I mean, I would play Kung Lao's that could just, if you made one mistake, that was your whole bar, because he just go into the infinite. I mean, when you block a Cabal dash with Human Smoke, yeah, you get half-life. When you block a Cabal dash with Kung Lao, you get the whole round. I think Kung Lao has got to be second. I mean, it was just absolutely fucking ridiculous. One fucking mistake, dude. And he could do all the same shit. He had that long-ass string. His teleport still did, half-life. It was exactly the same. It was fucking dumb. There was this dude, God, it was fucking sick, man. He would do, the string, the punch string, and then he had some setup where he would jump over you, do the bullet kick, and then bullet kick right at you again, and start the string all over again. It was, goddamn, that shit fucking, Kung Lao was so broken. He was almost as bad as Cabal. But the whole game got done with that Kara jab shit. I mean, I would literally play a dude who would just sit there and high punch for fucking 5 goddamn seconds. And I'm just sitting there
Did you see where Rio won the last UMK3 tournament using Noob Saibot, who has no special moves?
What?
Really?
When was this?
There's a hacked version. I think it was final round, I think. And there's a hacked version where Noob Saibot is playable, and he has no special moves.
He has more damage and he's
just to show
faster,
how
though.
broke that shit is, because
Oh,
there are UMK3 players that are in denial.
That's
There's
the
not a
Blazing.
lot. There's right. So he's faster, and he does. No. It's not WaveNet, because WaveNet he was a real character. He had the teleport slam and stuff. This is a hacked noob Cybot, and Rio won just using fundamentals and those jabs.
I don't know, man. What was so broke about him then? I mean, everyone's got those jabs.
Well, he does more damage, doesn't he?
Nothing.
And he's
The
faster.
point is how broke those. The point is to show that you don't even need special moves are no longer relevant in UMK3.
That makes
I don't know
sense.
about
I guess.
that. That's ridiculous.
What do you mean? Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean that
You can't
game.
win with just run jab, dude.
Well, I mean,
He did.
That's a big part of the game. That's like a huge part of the game.
He did.
Yeah, I thought the run jabs were good. It was either eat run jabs all day or try and poke out, but risk getting comboed. I mean, that was the only mix-up in the game.
Okay.
What did you think of the them like adding the run button in MK?
I thought that was awesome. They really needed that run button.
I loved it.
The game was really fucking slow without it. You know it was bad when jumping forward was faster than walking. I mean that's why MK2 was so stupid. Since you had to jump forward just to close the gap at a reasonable time. Yeah, the run button was awesome.
What about MK4? Did you guys like that?
I didn't even play it.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's the one game I actually might have. Like, I played it before, but like that's the one game I skipped.
I thought it was okay. I didn't like the roster.
Yeah. You know, Kitana was planned for that.
Yeah, I know. They took her out and replaced her with Tanya.
But you can play as Kitana,
Dude,
like with a code.
come on, man.
Why?
Well, if you have a Game Shark, yeah, but it's not really. She doesn't have. They took her out because they wanted more new characters.
It's dumb.
Her model, she's in Liu Kang's ending.
Yeah, she's in it.
That's why I'm
Yeah, then
worried
they
about
added her to, yeah. That's why Tanya.
I'm worried that they're gonna put in like a bunch of new characters and we're gonna lose like some of the classics, man. But at the same time, I don't want them to. How about this? What characters? You gotta get rid of 5 characters in MK10 and replace them with new ones. Which 5 characters would you take out?
I don't want any of them gone.
Yeah, and me either.
Like, we just need a bigger roster with this engine.
I don't think the rosters is always the best idea. I mean, look at Tekken. There's fucking like 50 fucking characters, and they're all good. And so like people win tournaments because dumbasses play with Roger, and you don't know what the hell's going on.
Striker Jade, Scarlet.
Damn, Jade, hold up now.
Scarlet?
Yeah, I would definitely get rid of
if Jade's leaving, Kitana too.
I would get rid of Shiva, Jade. Who else would you?
Yo, does Scarlet really need to come back?
I mean,
I don't know.
I could stand without her. No one's using her. No one knows
Kind of a
anything about her.
gimmick.
Get rid of Freddy.
Yeah,
we don't need Freddy.
Oh, well, obviously, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get rid of Freddy.
Yeah. And, I don't know, maybe Kano. Get rid of him. No one likes him.
It's weird. I've hated Kano, like, since the first one.
Who would you bring in? Like, what characters would you want?
I mean, I guess you'd need new characters. I mean, this is pretty much all
Serena.
Serena. Yeah.
I'd love Serena.
I want Fujin.
Who?
Fujin.
Fujin, the god of wind.
Okay.
God of Wind.
Shit.
There's a crossbow. Tight.
Katana, Mileena.
No, I mean like new characters. I think Frost is coming back for sure.
Bring back Fujin.
Havoc.
Bring back. Sure. Bring back Hotaru.
Yo, Hotaru was the shit.
He was tight.
It was cool.
Yeah, he was tight. Bring back Mocap.
Mocap? Oh, get out of here. What?
Bring
Replace
back
Freddy with vocab.
meat. Yeah, that'd be tight. Replace Freddy with meat. Cabal doesn't come back. Johnny Cage doesn't come back. Reptile definitely doesn't come back.
I think that's just some bias.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Have any of you guys played the Vita version?
Not yet. I really want to.
What do you think of like Trimmer being in it and stuff?
Why is the
Just in the
community so
tennis.
excited? Yeah, what?
Yeah, they're going crazy over that.
What is the appeal of Tremor? He's a shit-colored ninja.
Yo, Tremor. I always wanted to see Tremor as a character, though.
He's not gonna have. He has a ground pound and like generic. Like he's just smoke.
Like Smoke with Jack.
No, I know, but I mean that's how they designed him. But I mean, what if he was a real character? What would they give him as moves?
Don't we have enough ninjas?
Yeah, I think we do. We don't need an orange ninja.
Yeah. I don't understand.
What's his power? Like earthquake?
He can do earthquakes. Yeah.
That's dumb.
He's from California.
I mean, who played Special Forces? Like, I don't understand why the community is like, man, we need Tremor back.
Is that what he's from?
Oh,
Yeah,
yo,
he's from Special.
yo, I want to see Shinnok back. I'd main that character if he's back.
That would be. I mean, he's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the other character whose hype I never got was Serena. Why are people like, oh,
Serena's the
Serena?
shit.
Oh, Serena! Like, okay, she was in Mythologies for like 10 minutes.
I want Serena because I mained her in Armageddon.
And there's supposedly like this deep relationship between her and Sub-Zero. Do people actually remember what they met? And they like were like, "Hey, what's up?" Then Sub-Zero helped her, and then she got blown up by Shinnok. They had 3 minutes of screen time together, and people are like, "Oh, the deep romance, that relationship between the original Sub-Zero and Serena. We need Serena back. Like, come on." She barely did, and she was a bit player in a bad B-list MK game. And people are like, oh, God, Serena's my favorite MK character. Come on.
Yo, she came out in Armageddon, man.
And people played her because she was cheap. No one was actually like, man, I have a big connection with my heart for Serena. She had cheap daggers.
Crazy is, and you're blowing it up about it.
She had daggers, dude. She was a shit. She was a demon.
Yeah, she was cheap. It's not like anyone was like, man, I'm a huge fan of Serena's character.
Was she the chick with the wings?
She was just cheap.
She's the one with the
No,
knife.
that was the chick with the wings was Natara, the vampire woman.
Who the fuck is Serena then?
Dude, Serena's the one with the knives.
Yeah, she had Scarlet's daggers before Scarlet.
And they were cheaper than Scarlet's. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they were even cheaper than Scarlet's.
And she had the skull bash move, where like if you duck, like she'll quickly pop you up.
Yeah, she had a safe, really fast overhead launcher, and daggers better than Scarlet. MK Armageddon, everybody. You had Dairu, who had a ground pound that was unseeable and launched from anywhere on the screen.
Dude, I wouldn't mind seeing Dairu back.
M2 Dave wants to see Dairu back.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him come back just because that character, I mean, he's different than the other ones. I mean, like, who would have thought, Tombstone drop? Thing is awesome.
Man.
Alright, yeah, let's Flips, you want to tell your story?
It actually, researched today. It's really bad. So I guess my lesson that I'm going to tell everyone that's listening is never listen to a woman's advice when it comes to women. It is bad. God, this is what happened, alright? So, some of you, who've listened to the podcast, you might know that, there is this, this woman at work who, made me over and shit. Because I dressed like shit. Didn't really give a fuck. So, she made me over.
You look hold on. You look exactly the same. I still
You haven't even seen me.
I saw
haven't
you at
seen
final
you
round.
since
and
final round.
You looked exactly the same at final round.
I
was expecting
didn't really sport it at final round that much.
Okay.
Sported.
So anyway, I mean, and it's made an impact. I mean, I got gay Arabian guys hitting on me, and
What?
and like there's like all these fat girls at the bar that want to hit on me. I'm just like, oh my god. So I'm kind of getting results. I was like, all right, there's a difference, I guess. Well, at work, there's just like this super hot 21-year-old girl, super hot. I mean, perfect fucking body, big ass fucking titties. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Wait. Describe her more. Blonde.
She's like brown hair, like maybe down to her neck. It's whatever, but it's mainly her body. Her body is smoking, dude. It's like nice and thin. Oh my god, her tits are just fucking huge. It's just unbelievable. And everyone wants to fuck this bitch. And like I think I know one guy has at work. And like she kind of played him and shit. So, and like she's played a couple other guys that were so like she gets around. I'm like, I'm fucking listening. This girl's a fucking slut too. All right. So we start talking and shit, right? And like I get her number and we start texting and shit. And it eventually comes down to like, she comes over. And so the fashion girl that, made me over, I value her opinion because, she did a good job and shit. So I'm like, all right, this girl knows what she's talking about. So I tell her about this. I'm like, yeah, she's coming over. She's like, all right, Brad. She's like, don't make any moves. I'm like, what? She's like, don't make any moves. I was like, I don't know. I mean, she's 21. She's probably a party girl. She probably just wants to fucking get down. She's like, no, you gotta separate yourself from the other guys. She'll respect you more. And she'll be like, you'll turn her head if you don't. I'm like, all right. I was like, it makes sense, I guess. All right, let's try it. So she comes over, and we're sitting there. She came over at like 6:30 p.m., right? And we're staying up, and we're watching movies and shit. And she doesn't leave until like 4 a.m. And there were hints. There were subtle, not even really subtle hints. Like I could have done it. She was like, we were like looking at movies on demand. She's like, oh, Friends with Benefits. Let's watch that. I'm like, okay, all right. Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's not subtle.
Right, exactly. And then like her alarm goes off on her phone. I'm like, what was that? She's like, oh, it's my alarm for my birth control. So it's like, it's pretty goddamn fucking obvious. But I listened to the friend, and I didn't do anything. And sure enough, the next day, it's fucking awkward. I'm not getting the same response and shit. And so, it's pretty much pieced the fuck out now. I missed out to fuck this 21 super hot. She's 10 years fucking younger than me, man. And it's been eating at my soul for like the past week. And like I finally
wait a minute. How awkward? Are you sure you're not just seeing things? Like how awkward?
She used to text me every morning. She doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean that alone. She used to return texts like immediately. She would call almost every night. I mean and so that was like I could tell it was fucked up. I was like, fucking God damn it, man. So I tell the fashion girl, I'm like, you fucked me up. I started blowing her up, right? I'm like, I could fuck that girl. I was like, and now she thinks I'm some sort of square for not fucking her. Like she thinks I'm some sort of pussy or some shit. That or she thinks like I rejected her. Either way, I'm fucked over now. And she's like, no. It's fine. Just call her up and blah 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 blah. So I was like, all right. So I send her a text. I'm like, hey, do you think I'm some sort of square because I didn't, try and, do it with you, blah, 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 blah. She's like, no, that's crazy. It's bullshit. She's just saying it. I mean, what girls be like, no, I wish you would have fucked me. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So I tell the fashion girl, she's like, we'll just set a date with her. I'm like, all right, so next Sunday. I'm like, let's do something. She's like, okay, of course she bails. I knew she was going to bail. So I was fucking pissed. I didn't talk to the fashion girl. I didn't talk to the super slut. I was just fucking pissed. I've been pissed off for a week. Finally, it ate at my soul so much today that I told the dude at work. And I didn't want to tell anyone because, you know, you don't want to fucking get your personal business mixed up and known at work and shit, right? So I didn't tell anyone, and finally, like, I was like, this dude, like, he saw it. He's like, dude, what's wrong with you, man? You've been fucked up for like a week. I was like, dude. I was like, you can't tell anyone, alright? He's like, alright, dude, what's up? I could have fucked, you know, such and such. And he was just like, are you fucking serious? And he was just like, yeah, you fucked up, dude. He was like, it's even more fucked up that you haven't talked to her. So I, like, just texted her tonight. So I'm getting texts now. I'm actually kind of excited, but it's fucked up. I'm almost crying right now. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed. It's just, I mean, oh my god, dude. It's unbelievable. I could have, unbelievable. So that's my lesson to everyone that's listening. Never listen to women when it comes to women. They don't know shit.
So you back two'd when you should have forward three'd.
Dude. I mean, it was fucking obvious. It was right there. I mean, all I had to do was just make a move, and it would have been in the bag. I would have been... We even had a discussion that she doesn't even prefer condoms.
Dude.
Exactly. I could have fucked...
I have a question.
Huh.
When you had her over, did you get rid of the weapons in your apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get rid of the turtle stuff in your bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart.
Yes. Although a little bit of a sellout, don't you think?
What do you mean?
No, it's smart.
What about the Raiden hat?
It's still there.
Okay, the Raiden. So wait, the Raiden hat stayed.
She wouldn't know it's from that.
She doesn't know it's a Raiden hat.
Right.
It would still be weird to have a straw hat.
No.
It's mixed in with all the Ninja Turtle stuff, too.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What about the copy of Tekken Tag Tournament signed by Don King in your flower pot?
Yep, it's there.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
Repeat
Yeah,
that?
you heard me. A copy of Tekken Tag Tournament signed by Don King sitting in a flower pot.
Yep. It's not a flower pot. It's more like a tree pot.
Okay.
Don King, the boxing guy?
Yep. Yep.
Why?
He signed my copy of Tekken Tag. It was just like an ongoing joke in the St. Louis Tekken scene. You know, we would always, you know, kind of like what 16-Bit did earlier. You know, trying to Don King it up.
Yeah, actually, my whole stick is copied from those guys.
Yeah. Just like instigating and like, you know, just stirring shit up between people, see if you can get something going. I mean, we call it Don Kinging it up. So he's like, you know, he's legendary in our scene. So he came to my work one day and I was like, dude, you gotta sign this thing. He was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, dude, just do me a solid and sign this thing for me. He was like, alright, whatever.
What's awesome is it's sitting in a tree pot.
I didn't know where else to put it. It's not like you can hang up the game.
There's gotta be something put in sitting in a tree pot.
Like it's
But-
to grow or something.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen now.
Quite the story there, Slips.
It sucks, dude. I mean, that's one of those things that's probably never gonna happen to you ever again, you know?
Yeah.
Like a fucking super hot ass girl comes over, pretty much begging to get fucked, and you don't give it to her. God damn, I'm
Yeah.
fucking stupid. maybe I can get everyone to like blow up her Facebook. And like everyone send her a message and be like, Slips is an awesome guy. And maybe
I don't think that would help you.
I think that would hurt you.
It's all your accounts and
Don't
shit.
want test your might.
Yeah, I really don't think you would test my community.
Yeah. I'm fucked, man. How do I get out of this hole? How do you get out of this? I'm like stuck and like I'm in the pit. I like texted her today. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Like a few days later, like the next week, like the week she bailed on me, that weekend, like a day later, she like changes her Facebook status that she's in a relationship with some guy. I mean, that was painful, dude. You know how bad that hurt?
That's directly because of you.
It was fucking because of me.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? I mean, I was devastated. So I sent her a text. And I was just like, what did I say? I'm gonna look it up here. I was like, dang, in a relationship? Wow. I really fucked up, didn't I? With a happy face. She's like, no, you didn't fuck up at all. So I was like, alright, that's cool. And that's where it ended. At 1:30 a.m. tonight. That's where I stand.
Yeah, we'll have to get an update on future shows.
Oh god, it's so bad, dude. I can't believe it. I'm a loser. I should just stick to fucking Mortal Kombat, man. Who am I kidding? It's dumb. Stick to my video games.
Well, 16-bit, I hear you have a new lady in your life as well.
Yeah, Mileena.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
That was pro.
Yeah.
That was pro.
I have decided to pick up a second character. I'm now playing Mileena. First off, before I get blown up, not in tournament. I'm not picking her up for any matchups. Strategically, it's not even, her matchup chart is no better than Katana. It's not about, counter picking. I will probably never play her in tournaments. But it's been a year. I'm going to be playing offline regularly with people, and who wants to just fight Katana all day, right? So, I picked up Mileena.
What do you think of her?
It's definitely outside my comfort zone. Taking risks.
What risks?
Your roll gets blown up, teleport kick gets blown up, EX teleport kick gets blown up.
Well, yeah, every fucking special move is a risk, dude.
Sometimes you gotta throw that out, man.
What do you mean? Why do you have to?
How are you supposed to do anything if you're not being random occasionally?
Okay, so you be random occasionally. I mean, you do risk.
I'm not used to that. Not like that.
I don't know, man. Welcome to the rest of MK that we all have to play.
Do you appreciate the princess more now?
I definitely appreciate her offense more than I did before. I appreciate, definitely.
How safe. Safe launcher.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate her rushdown more before. Yeah, 4-2-1 is very, very missed. 2-1 is missed.
Yeah.
It's been fun though. I kind of wish I would have played her when no one knew how to punish the EX teleport kicks. Now I'm getting blown up. First 8 months where no one knew the matchup, it would have been nice. I feel like I'm coming in at the worst possible time you could come in playing her. But, yeah, it's fun. I like her a lot. I'm going to stick with her.
So you're never going to bust her out in a tournament?
I really doubt it. I mean, what would be the point? Like, what matchup? Hold on.
Can you open that card?
I will later.
Okay, that's fine. I have to go to work this morning.
What time?
Round 7.
Well, that's hours from now.
Okay, but anyway, I was going to tell you. You can tell them when I leave, that they got
What the fuck?
sandwiches and everything else. We had
Dude, I'm having nightmares about this shit.
Okay.
and I made you sandwiches.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Dude, can you hear me now?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
that dude sounds crazy.
Yo, it's the song.
Yes.
What?
So you should mute your mic.
Okay,
man.
no, I will. Okay,
Dude, mute your mic.
I mean, what tournament match? The Reptile is the only matchup that Mileena is favored over Katana on the matchup chart. Like, I think, she still loses to Kenshi. She still loses to Sonya. She gets blown up by Johnny Cage. It's pretty much pointless to players to teach.
Not as bad against Kenshi.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, I haven't played it. Mileena
At least
definitely
she has some way to get in. She's got the teleport.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played that matchup, but it's definitely it's not like she beats Kenshi.
Yo, but what if you're in top 8 and you have to play against Chris G? What would you do?
I'd go to Katana.
Really?
Dude, everyone. All right. First off, Mileena's like a week old, right? People that I usually beat, I'm losing to. I mean, I'm not good with her. And secondly, I mean, that is if I pick Mileena and lose, everyone would blow me up. I'd get made fun of so much. I can see Tom Wolf's Brady in the stream chat blowing me up
Yeah.
for going to Mileena and still losing.
Let me put you in this situation then. What if you're in grand finals and you're playing against Chris G and he resets you and then he's beating you, let's say 1-0. What would you do?
I think for the life of the game, I will never pick anyone but Katana in tournament.
Huh.
I don't want to say never. But
What if there's a lot of
at this
money on the
point,
line?
I do not think that I will beat a top level player with Mileena at this point.
No, but
Maybe-
in the future.
I'm pretty confident I'll never pick Mileena in tournament. Pretty confident. I don't want to absolutely guarantee it, but for right now, I'm playing Mileena for fun, and because no one plays her. Like, basically, I knew I wanted to get a secondary. I knew when I moved to Chicago that I had to get a secondary. Like, no one wants those. I'm gonna play those guys twice a week, and no one wants to fight Kitty all day long. Twice, Katana.
I would.
So, I mean, it'd get old after a while. Like, they're going to learn that matchup sooner or later. My gimmicks are going to start running out.
Well, that's the point.
So
man.
I know.
That's how you level up.
Yeah, I'm saying, I want to have, like, another character, too. And no one in this region plays her. I mean, we have no one. And I like her, and it's Katana's sister. I couldn't pass that up. That's too cool. Like, if I'm going to play a second character, I think it's really neat to play Katana and Mileena's. And I've always liked Mileena's.
We really need a
Sindel's
Sonya.
too much. We need a Sonya. I was actually talking to Dizzy about that the other day. We need a Sonya bad. Sonya
Really
is
bad.
a problem.
She's one of the characters, man. If you don't have experience against her, you're gonna get blown up.
And the problem is, she's too. We cannot have a pocket Sonya. Like, someone just playing Sonya as their fourth character is not going to cut it. We need a Sonya main. Drop Scorpion and pick up Sonya.
I'm starting to like Scorpion again. There's some things I'm learning with him.
Sindel is too much work. I don't think Sindel would be a good secondary. Like, I don't want to mess with those cancels and shit like that. I did consider her. I think she's. Plus, we have a Sindel player. I mean, Chicago's had a Sindel player since the game came out. Everybody's played that matchup a million times. Mileena works out well because it's a matchup that, no one plays her. I also considered Kung Lao. I sort of considered Kenshi. It has to be a character I actually like, though. Like, I don't actually like Kenshi. I like Kung Lao, but Mileena's just too cool. Like, why do you hate Kung Lao, man? He's cool.
Dumb.
How is he dumb, dude? He's cool.
like
He's a monk.
He's a budget Liu Kang with a hat.
He's better than Liu Kang.
No, he isn't. Liu Kang won the first
boring.
Mortal
Liu Kang's just a
Kombat.
guy Dude, Kung Lao didn't even enter. He's so tight, man. Kung Lao's like, I don't even care about this tournament.
Kung Lao lives off his ancestor's name.
Dude, that's like saying George W. Bush lives off his dad's name, man. He became his own man.
No.
Dude, he became his own man.
When?
How could
He never won.
Dude, Kung Lao doesn't care about winning or losing. He's just there to support the EarthRealm.
AKA Liu Kang.
The bitch.
He didn't enter the tournament, man, because he didn't see the need to.
What?
Yeah, he was like, look, Liu Kang's got this, so I'm just gonna pray and meditate and shit.
No, he was there. What do you mean? He wanted in the tournament so bad, he was posing as a guard.
Dude, that was a retcon. I'm talking about the original canon. His homies got blown up.
What do you mean here? That's technically original canon. That happened in the past as well.
No, if you look at MK2, it says nothing about that. What happened was he's chilling out, minding his own business.
Past. It's still the past. The only thing that changed in the storyline was MK or Raiden knew about this thing. That's it. Everything else that happened in the storyline in MK9 is portrayed of what actually happened.
All of that was written later, I'm saying when MK2 came out, he's chilling out, he's minding his business. The Tarkatans come and they murder all of his people, and he's like, yo, I'm in this now. He's like, I didn't have anything to do with any of this, and now all my boys are dead, so I'm entering the tournament now. Dude, he's so chill, he didn't even care about MK1.
I don't know about all that, dude.
He's got a cool hat, he's got a cooler costume, he's got a dive kick, he's got cooler fatalities, he's got a cooler voice. How can you compare Liu Kang's, to you go lick it? He's way cooler, man. He's way cooler. Liu Kang is the second-rate monk.
No.
Who plays as Liu Kang besides
Liu Kang is Bruce Lee.
No.
How can you doubt Bruce Lee?
Liu Kang is Robin Shu. He's lame.
Shao. Shu.
No, it's Robin Shu, man. It is. It's Robin Shu. Yeah, it's Robin Shu. Elizabeth Shu, his sister.
I'll be down.
Dude, it's Shu, man. What was with his hair in that MK1 movie? It was so poofy.
I thought it was a wig.
No, I don't think that's a wig. It's hella poofy.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta use the element that which brings life, man. What was up with that scene? Why wouldn't she just tell him? Why would you speak in code like that?
We've been over this.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Have we go? Okay.
It's on 3
so
episodes.
Stupid.
She was testing.
Well, why? Just tell him straight up. Why do you gotta act like that? Why do you gotta speak in riddle?
It's her gimmick.
How come Kung Lao wasn't ever in those movies?
Crazy. Doesn't Brownie look exactly like that guy?
Liu Kang?
Robin Shu?
Oh, yeah. That's what we call him over here.
Yeah. But he doesn't play Liu Kang.
No.
What's up with that, dude? Yes.
I'll make him use Liu Kang soon.
Gotcha.
He has to, dude.
Crazy. What do you think of using one character in tournaments? And who are your mains at the moment?
Right now, all I'm using is Cyrax. As far as how I feel about people using different characters is, it depends on why they're doing it. For instance, if they have a secondary as a pocket character just in case they face a matchup they don't like. And their main is like Johnny Cage, Jax, Cyrax. Like, honestly, you don't really need a secondary, dude. If your main is Ermac, then I think you might need another character to help you out a bit. But, I mean, as far as, like, how I feel right now, I just use Cyrax, and I don't feel I need another character. I main Cabal right now as a secondary, but mostly just to help my local players get the matchup experience.
What do you think of, like, the Cyrax resets? You think, like, how good would he be without them?
Does he need it?
Yeah, does he need it?
He needs it. No, I'm just playing. I actually don't think that. I think that without the resets, he'll be a very good character, but he won't be broken. Or you never know. I actually have some glitches that I found with Cyrax that I'm prepared to use at MLG, which nobody knows about yet, but yeah. Cyrax. I think Cyrax is just a very solid character without the reset. The one thing that makes him broken is the reset, though. I mean, you know what, Maxer? I think he was mentioning that like there would be no Cyrax player, who can do a 100% combo in a tournament setting. And honestly, man, like I actually learned it, and it's quite easy for me right now.
So you will use the reset in tournament.
Dude, man, is that even a question? I think there's a video. There's a video from the Redemption tournament where I played against one of my local players, and I actually did do the setup that I found, where you do the entire combo, and then you let them drop, and then either you get meter or they let themselves die, and it's basically a 100%, and I did it.
Don't you like feel like a dick when you do that?
Dude, I do, and it feels so great.
I wouldn't feel.
I would.
I'd feel really good doing it, actually.
No.
Dude, yeah, man, it feels so good. I mean, think about it. You're Scorpion and you do a 100% combo and you win. How does that feel?
I feel really, really good about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't even give a fuck. It's
Karma.
fucking bullshit, man. Jesus.
Karma.
So, Slips, you're back on the Scorpion train. You were telling me, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but you were thinking about playing a new character.
I mean, I'm not done with Scorpion yet, I'll say that. He's not done.
But what about this new character?
I don't know if I'm going to pick a new character yet. I'm messing around with a couple different characters, but it's nothing. It's still
talk
definitely Scorpion.
about it. Okay, but who are the new characters?
Well, I mean, I've always played with Ermac.
Right.
And maybe Raiden.
Why Raiden?
I got his hat in my bathroom.
Good reason.
Yeah. So. Why is it crazy? Why do you think Cyrax hasn't won a major yet? What's the problem with Cyrax?
It's not a problem with Cyrax, man. It's just the game is matchup based. Look at SCR, for example. I wouldn't consider the match Kitana versus Cyrax in Cyrax's favor. If it's not by 5, in my opinion, and that's only if the two players are playing at the highest level possible, I think that Kitana could easily outzone Cyrax, and it's kind of hard for Cyrax to get in. And that itself was a grand finals based on matchup. So, I mean, that happens often. I mean, think about it. If a J player goes into a tournament, say she plays a whole bunch of noob Cybots, not saying that matchup is highly in her favor, but she makes it into top 8, and in top 8 she has to face whatever matchup goes her way the best. I think that Jade has a shot at getting into grand finals. I mean, it's kind of a long shot. Listen, it's kind of a long shot, but I mean, that's kind of the situation I'm putting where the game is very matchup based.
Wait a minute, sir. I must put you on blast right now. We played earlier in that tournament in winners finals, and you picked Ermac, which is not a bad matchup for Ermac. I think most people would agree that is either even or that is in fact in Ermac's favor.
Yeah,
and
you know what?
lost.
That was a player mistake, man. I shouldn't have gone to Ermac because I mean, I barely started using Ermac again because I felt like I needed him because I didn't feel like Cyrax was cutting it. And that's one of the mistakes that players started making when they started getting secondaries. And quite frankly, you outplayed me. And, you know, I made mistakes. I didn't play right. And props to you for that, I guess. But
So you think the game's more matchup based than...
It is. It is. But, I mean, overall, you have to understand that's the reason that Cyrax hasn't really won. It's not, I call it more coincidence than, you know, Cyrax just not being good enough because he definitely is good enough.
How can he be that good if he gets owned so bad in some matchups?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think he gets owned. I just think that, like, at the highest level possible, say, I mean, you have his worst matchup. I mean, Kitana was being played a lot last year, at least at the end of last year. Cyrax gets faced with that character. I mean, you're gonna get eliminated. NEC had a lot of Cyrax, but I mean, 2 of the best Cyraxes were actually in my pool, and I beat them. So you can't say, yo, why didn't they make it? Because obviously, one of us 3 is gonna make it. Cyrax is constantly in top 8. And who else is in top 8 constantly with Cyrax? It's Cabal, Kitana. So, I mean, there you have it. Right now, honestly, I feel like people who main Cyrax should learn human Cyrax for the Cabal match. And it'll kind of even it out a little bit more. But, I mean, we'll see. The game has to develop more, man. I mean, a lot of the bad matches...
Is Kitana really that hard for Cyrax?
You know what, man? Like, the thing is that,
I'm not
like...
sure.
No. Right now, I don't think it's that bad. But back then, I did. But I didn't understand the character as much as I do now. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I don't think any Cyrax player at the time knew either.
I mean, alright, Maxter doesn't like fighting Kitana, and he fights CD all the time. But to me, I don't see what the huge problem is.
What do you mean, against Cyrax and Kitana?
I mean, alright, the argument that she zones him out, I'm not buying it. I mean, if a Cyrax player is going to sit there and try to throw nets and bombs, yeah, you're going to lose to Kitana. But there's no reason that you can't get in. If Johnny Cage can get in, Cyrax.
Well, I mean, you know what? But I mean, we're talking. I mean, when did this get discovered? Where zoning isn't as viable as before? This was recently, right? This was recently.
No, I think New York knew for a long time, and I think most of us knew probably late last year. For example, at SoCal Regionals, I knew I was getting away with murder. I knew that would not fly back home. But I did it because I wanted to win. So I would say, and the SCR was definitely the end of the zoning era. That was like the great finale to the zoning era. That was the last time a tournament was won with zoning, besides Cabal and Kenshi, and Freddy. So I would say
this was recently, though, right?
It's been like 6 months.
And how many majors has there been where there's... I mean, this is the way I see it, man. Back at SCR, as far as me as a player, man, I had big trouble against Kitana. I couldn't get in, and I mean, I don't have the problem I do now. Now, basically, what I do is just I sit there and I let her throw fans all day, and if she gets close to me, I'll either down 4, or I'll slowly get in, get her into the corner, or knock her down and beat her on wake up. All this stuff is just, I never knew this back then.
Yes.
I don't think the matchup is as bad, but I mean, something I think people have to take into consideration is that, like, as the game gets older, new tactics, advanced matchups become more even, or it might even go in favor of the other character. And I don't think Cyrax at the time was being played to the level where he could actually compete against Kitana.
I don't know, man.
What do you mean?
I think we had a local Cyrax player, and for a long time, he would play the matchup like a lot of Cyrax players do, where he tried to throw nets and try to throw bombs, and I'd blow him up. He couldn't even win a single game. And Slips and I would tell him, dude, the zoning, you gotta get in, man. You're not gonna win just doing this. And Slips, you remember what happened when he finally took our advice?
Yeah.
He started doing okay. And this was before SCR. So it's like,
Whoa.
I think that matchup was always, if it's in our favor, slightly in our favor. And what? Do I sound like a robot again?
Yes, dude. Well, right now you're good.
You're good now.
All right.
Repeat what you just said.
I said this was before SCR, that he finally took our advice and finally started, dash under the fans, use down 4 to get in. And then it was fine. Then he could win.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I knew that Cyrax could beat Katana way back then.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. He didn't know the matchup back
Yeah,
then.
that's what
all
I'm
he's saying.
See, okay, well, basically, a matchup. The thing is that, was the character developed yet? Was he the only player that knew this? No. Honestly,
I'm sure at the time Maxter would have blown up.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Listen. This is what kills me, man, and I'll tell you right now, it kills me that I played you the way I did because I could have played better, man. When I came from New York, and I was actually at the CD house, man. I was hanging out with them, and I was getting advice from them, and the one thing Maxter told me, since he had so much matchup experience against Katana, was, you have to use down 4 to get in. Yeah. You got to be able to rush down and always poke out of whatever she's doing. And I learned this, man. I really did learn this. I played CD a lot before I left. And everything I did against you, dude, was completely the opposite. And I killed myself for it, man.
Well, I got good news for you. I'm going to Anaheim, so you will get your run back.
I have no idea, man. You don't understand. I have this. I'm punching 16-bit bags right now, dude.
Sweet, I like it. That's tight.
Did you guys hear about that dude that hit a home run? He hit the game-winning home run, right? He was in the minor leagues or something like that. So everyone's cheering, they're all pumping him up. They're like, "Oh my god, that was amazing! Thanks, that was a great way to come through for the team, for the town." And that's great. So he goes out to his car, and he when he hit the home run, it bashed out his windshield.
What a dumbass.
So, and the ball was laying in his front seat. So my question would be, would you take it back? Would you be pissed? Would you
No.
Man, I wish I wouldn't have hit that home run. Now it costs $500 to get my windshield.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
I would.
I would.
You would be pissed?
Yeah. Okay.
What about you?
The glory would be worth it.
The glory.
Glory.
The money?
You're such a glory hound.
What about you, Krayzie? What do you think?
It depends on what it is that I like. If I love what I'm doing, I wouldn't. Obviously I'd be upset, but if I love what I'm doing, then I guess it was worth it, man.
Let's say you bat 8. You're one of the scrubs. All right, and most of the time, you're out. You bat 8. Most of the time you strike out or you ground out or something, and you're just kind of there because say you just you're a good third baseman. You field well, so that's why they're using you. But you can't really hit. You're not going to go to the majors. You're just kind of doing your thing right now, and this finally happens for you, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god!" That was amazing, dude. You're getting all this attention now. 21-year-old girls want to do you now and everything. It's just oh man. But then you find out that all that glory came at a price. A $500 windshield.
But you just said 21-year-old girls want to do you.
Okay, minus that. That's just
okay.
that's just me being pissed off. Minus that. I mean,
Yeah, you
everyone
just threw
likes
that
me.
in there.
I
I'm
mean,
so
like, you're
pissed
trading
off.
for something now. Anyway, does this mean that I'm good at what I'm doing now, or I'm still a scrub?
That means that like the team likes you now. Like everyone,
Yeah, they may like me, but
not
am I
a
good
job or
at it?
anyone on the team. Everyone likes you.
Is it
But
gonna make a
am I
difference
good-
in your career?
Am I good at it? That's the question.
Are you what?
Am I good at playing, or am I still just a scrub and it was just a one-time thing?
Everyone sees you. Like, let's say this. Like, you know that you could be good, but this just like sparked like everyone's interest. Like, oh man, maybe he's got potential. Maybe he's good. Maybe we've been wrong about this guy all along, and they start treating you better, and they start helping you out and shit.
Well, helping me out, like get better and stuff.
Right? Like maybe the coaches are like, I guess I'll help him out a little bit more.
I guess I'll. I mean, if I know it within myself that it was lucky and I'm still bad at it, I'd probably be pissed. But if I know that this is an opportunity to get better, it'll probably be worth it.
Okay. You wouldn't be like, fuck those guys that couldn't see that it was good then, so fuck them anyway.
I mean,
I think I would be pissed.
I'd be like, I finally hit a home run and I broke my fucking windshield.
Yeah, that's the mentality I have.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I finally get a fucking break.
Yeah.
And it costs me money for just to get some recognition. You guys had those Dorito tacos yet?
I haven't had one, but they look good.
They sound gross.
That sounds
By the
good.
way-
I'll get the fuck out of it.
I heard they were good.
Yeah.
This is it for me. This is my last day of work. I've been here for 10 years, and now I'm going to be unemployed. What am I going to do?
You know exactly what you're gonna do.
Sit around and play Mortal Kombat all day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you're gonna do.
Yeah, you're right.
See how crazy your beard can look.
Dude, that would be tight.
Yeah, try and make shapes out of it, like that guy. He's got like he like finagled it into like a boat with like some smoke or some shit.
Finagled it.
I don't even know. I couldn't come up with the word, so I made one up.
Man, moving is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to have to load up my truck with all my shit.
So
How
you're
much
gonna
shit-
live
I'm not-
with Dizzy, right?
Yeah.
The Adventures of 16-Bit and Dizzy.
Yeah.
You gotta get him on.
How much shit do you got?
Like all my shit.
Well, what? Like a bed, a dresser, what?
No, I'm gonna buy furniture when I get there. My bed is a piece of shit, so I'm just gonna buy a new one when I get there. But like my computer, my Xbox, a billion games that I'm bringing.
So it's just clutter.
Just nerdy shit.
Shit like that.
That's not even a big deal, dude. You know all the shit I'd have to fucking take if I...
My katana's coming with me. Kitty's coming.
Oh my god. So yeah, Pepsi's better.
Which is better, Stallone or Schwarzenegger?
Stallone.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah. This is the thing with Arnold, alright? I mean, fuck. Never mind. I just started thinking about it.
Alright,
I mean, Arnold has like some of the coolest movies, right? He's got Terminator, he's got Predator. I mean, those are cool fucking movies. But he doesn't have a movie like Rocky. Like, Rocky is like an event, dude. Like, that
Rocky
was
was
like
the
a
shit.
movie that changed, like, movies.
So you're going Rocky and Rambo versus the Terminator.
And Rambo was fucking awesome, dude. Did you see the last one?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my
Yo, can you hear me now?
god!
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yo, why am I being ignored?
Because we
You
can't...
sound like Cyrax.
You're shitty.
So, Stallone owns Arnold. That was my point.
I don't know.
Get out of here, dude. Get out of here.
I gotta
man.
stay on.
Terminator, True Lies, Commando. Come on.
Those are good movies. They're nothing... They don't shine a light to Rocky.
Terminator is better than anything thing Stallone ever did. Period.
Rocky.
Get out of here. Done.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you
Yeah.
say?
No,
Terminator.
Oh, damn. That's a hard one, man.
if we had to live, if you had to live in a world where Rocky was never known or the Terminator, dude, get the fuck out of here. Terminator only had 2 good movies.
You get out of here. 2 of the best movies ever made. Terminator 1 alone blows away Stallone's entire career. Terminator 1.
I don't know.
Out of here, dude.
I don't know about that.
Rocky 1 through 4. All 4 movies. All 4 movies. Those movies alone trump the best of Arnold's movies.
No. Terminator 1, I would take Terminator 1.
Predator.
All of Stallone's
His
career.
best movies, alright? He's got some, like, you know, some little gems here and there, but those are the only 2 that can, like, even come close to, like, Rocky.
Commando.
And then it's Rambo on top of it.
Commando.
Commando, get the fuck out of here, dude. Jeez. Conan doesn't call
Oh, man.
Conan is good.
Commando,
Conan is good.
fucking kindergarten cop. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you want to talk about bad Stallone movies?
Junior when Arnold's fucking pregnant. Get the fuck out of here.
Total Recall. That's
Total
good.
Recall is actually
Dude,
really
Stallone, Stallone has made crap like throw grandma off the train or whatever that shit was. Stallone has this shit of garbage too.
Stuff for my
I'm
mom was
saying,
you.
like, Rocky was
That's what it is. It's stop for my mom will
For my
shoot.
mom
Yeah.
What was the other one? Over the Top? That was really bad.
I like
And, come on. Cliffhanger, where the bad guy is, what's his name? The guy from Earth Son is the villain. Like, he's a threat to Stallone. Dude, Arnold blows away Stallone.
I'm just saying, Rocky 1 and Rocky 2 won both, like, you know, major awards. Like, they won Best Picture. Terminator, nothing Arnold did ever won.
Terminator has the Oscar. Terminator's the best action movie that's ever been made.
I don't know about that, dude.
I know about that.
I don't know. What about Rambo?
Terminator 1 is better than Rambo.
Dude, Rambo First Blood Part 2 was one of the best fucking action movies you'll ever see. When he's getting tortured, all right? He's on the brink of his life. And he finally gets to talk to Murdoch, the guy that shafted him, the guy that told the helicopter guy to go away. Don't rescue him because he brought a POW because he lost his camera. Fuck him. He's about to die, dude. And instead of saying, Murdoch, you know, please help me, he's just like, Murdoch, I'm coming to get you. And he fucking goes ape shit while he's getting tortured, kills everyone. Dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. It was fucking amazing. It was awesome.
Terminator 1 is his best performance. Look at how much classic shit is in Terminator 1, man. The future scenes are awesome.
Dude, he didn't even act.
Dude, he was an awesome robot.
He didn't even need to use expressions.
Dude, come on, man.
And Sylvester Stallone's not a good actor. So I mean,
he's not.
So your best performance.
He sounds retarded in Rocky movies.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger is the one that he doesn't even act. I mean, that's...
First off, he's not a robot.
What?
Cyrax.
He's a cyborg, not a robot.
Okay, whatever. It's besides the point.
No, that's a big difference. There's a big difference.
Why is it a big difference?
Because one is a cybernetic organism. He has flesh and blood and machine parts, and one is just all machine.
That makes no point to the point to where I said he doesn't have to act. Whether he was a robot or a cyborg, he still doesn't have to act.
I'm just saying. That was a good performance, man.
I'm just saying, man, dude. Rocky, he has nothing. Arnold has nothing
You're cutting
on
out
Rocky.
hella.
He's got nothing on Rocky.
Nothing clean, right?
Dude, Shao Kahn was in Terminator 1.
What?
Shao Kahn, the guy that he rips his heart out, that is Shao Kahn from Annihilation.
From Annihilation, yeah.
Yeah, it totally is, man. That dude's Brian Johnson. That dude's
The
awesome.
dude looks weird.
He looks cool.
His face looks like a skull.
Yeah, he's a great bad guy.
Yeah. What's better, cheerleaders or schoolgirls?
Cheerleaders.
Well, cheerleaders are schoolgirls.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean the outfit.
Cheerleader.
Schoolgirl.
Schoolgirl.
What?
Schoolgirls, they give off more of an innocent vibe.
Yeah.
Cheerleaders give off the slutty vibe.
You want to taint them.
Yeah.
Just soil them.
I don't know, man. Whenever I see schoolgirls in their uniforms at the mall, they're always fat and nasty looking. I never see hot schoolgirls anymore.
What about like the Britney Spears video and stuff?
It's like all the schoolgirls are like in grade school, dude. Like there's no high school schoolgirls anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the problem. Like if there were Britney girl type schoolgirls still around, maybe I would change. But I mean, cheerleaders are consistent, much more consistent in their sluttiness.
Sound logic. Alright, what's better? Ninja Turtles
Ninja Turtles.
or Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
What?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yo, yeah.
One of the best shows ever made.
Fuck out of here, dude.
I'm a huge,
Nobody fucking likes
huge
Buffy
fan.
the goddamn Vampire Slayer.
That's true,
You're
man.
a fucking idiot.
Buffy's
Dude.
I used to watch
Yeah, I agree.
it all the time.
Alright, this is now the Buffy cast. Let's go. Who's your favorite character?
Go.
Giles.
Child.
What's the best episode?
Shit, dude.
Best episode's The Gift. Season
Damn.
5 finale.
This is not happening.
Memorize the titles.
Alright, who is the best villain? I'm gonna say
Shredder.
The Mayor. The Mayor was the best villain I had.
Oh god.
Dude, what a great show, man. And how good was Angel? Angel's just as good, man. Wesley, oh man.
That
what a
show
great
wasn't that good, dude.
Wait, yes.
How is that show not that good?
Yo, and he directed Avengers, man, and
I
I
never
just saw
watched
that shit.
Yep.
And Avengers was, this, in my opinion, the best superhero movie ever.
Yeah, it was good.
I've heard nothing but good things about that, yeah.
Josh
I saw
Whedon,
it.
man.
Joss Whedon, man. This is the Whedon cast. How good is Firefly, too? Great show. Dude,
that
Buffy
show,
is like perfect.
that show was weird, man.
What do you mean? Firefly?
Dude, the atmosphere was, I mean, it was good, but the atmosphere was kind of dumb. Like the
I thought it was
atmosphere of like like country music and Wild Wild West while they're fucking
It was
running. It's a fucking sci-fi movie. It's fucking Wild West theme. It was like their cargo was a bunch of cattle. I was like, what the
that was
fuck
good,
is
man. That was cool.
It's fucking stupid, man.
It was the future meets Chinese meets, the American West. How
I
could
could
you
have
not
gone
like
without all the Wild West references. It was
Yo.
that the show was good, but that was dumb.
that?
It
Dude,
was
Jane is
canceled
like the
though,
best
right?
TV character. Yeah, after 13 episodes.
And then they gave it like a movie or something.
Yeah.
Serenity, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty
If
good.
you've never seen Firefly, go buy the DVD and watch Firefly.
It's on
so
Netflix,
good.
actually.
Even if you don't like,
It's on
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I actually saved it
Why don't,
to watch it later.
why don't you like Buffy? How can you not like Buffy?
So Buffy is the shit, man.
Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me.
Love her. What is not to like about it?
I only saw the original movie.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's
No.
nothing like the movie. Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, the movie is not like the show at all.
The one with Pee Wee Herman in it.
Yeah, the movie is not good.
I like how they brought Spike back in Angel.
Yeah, he was great on Angel. He's great on everything.
Oh my god.
And
Isn't that show like? Isn't that a?
That show's like 10 years old, man.
Isn't that show for like girls though?
Right. I remember all like the little teeny
It's
bodies.
older than that. It started in 1997. Next year is the 10th anniversary of its ending.
Oh
Thank God.
Yeah, in 2003. That was a sad day for television. Anyway, K7, what were you saying?
About what?
You said, isn't that show for...
You're Cyrax, dude. I said, isn't Buffy for girls?
Right.
No, absolutely. Why would it be?
It seems kind of femme.
What? Just demons with that, man.
It's all about women empowerment shit.
They have names like Angel,
What's wrong with that?
Giles.
Dude, Giles is a badass, man. Giles would kill everybody in Mortal Kombat by himself.
You throw books at them or something?
Dude, he's ripped, man. Dude, Giles would have a sword and he would Giles would fuck up Shao Kahn. Giles is a cool, badass dude. Dude,
No.
Rupert Giles is awesome.
No one can.
Body Scorpion. Body Scorpion. Giles the Scorpion is a
His name is
9-1
Rupert.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Rupert.
match. Rupert would own Scorpion. He would pull out a book and he would do a spell and send him back to the NetherRealm where he belongs. That
You throw a
trash character.
spear at the book and he couldn't read and it'd be
Dude, what
over.
is Scorpion gonna do against Willow? He would
Oh,
push
no
it with a
shit,
shield,
right?
man. He's a trained watcher. Yeah.
She was strong as hell,
Giles
man.
is a trained watcher, sir. Do you think he cares about some Hellspawn? Dude, he fights Hellspawn every night. Dude, Xander would body Scorpion.
Dude, no one knows what you're talking
I
about.
don't know who that is.
Dude,
Dude, our audience
Buffy
consists
would
of like,
kill
like 18 to like, 25-year-olds probably. And none of them probably know what you're talking about.
That is a shame. Everybody go check it out. The first season is not the best. It's kind of starting off. But,
Great.
man, once you get to, like, season 3, that show hits its stride, and it does not let up. Season 3, 4, and 5 are the show's peak. It is brilliant at that point. If you like the Avengers, go back and check out Joss Whedon's other stuff. It's a superhero show. It's not a girly show. It's a superhero show.
yeah, that's true.
Man.
That is true.
Buffy, but they mention in the show that Buffy is essentially a Superman. There are characters that her sister points out that she's like Batman or Superman.
Well,
That's
she's
what the
like,
show.
she has like strength, man.
Yeah. She has super strength, super speed, and she's like invulnerable and shit. She's a superhero.
I thought it was like that show Charmed or whatever.
Charmed is like a ghetto. Charmed is like the Time Killers compared to Buffy's own character.
Okay.
And Angel's not feminine, dude. Angel's a former mass murderer that now is a good guy.
Anyway.
Dude, let's talk more about Buffy.
No, that's enough.
I guarantee that we're gonna get positive comments. Please, if you
No one is going to be pumping up this podcast. I love the Buffy moment. Get the fuck.
Everyone listening, I'm begging you, blow up the thread. Blow up the thread. Blow it up. I want to get support for this Buffy cast.
No, fuck
Buffy's
that.
shit, man. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's tight, dude.
No.
Dude, she fought Dracula.
Oh my god.
Dude,
That's when you know the show's desperate. I mean, didn't Blade trilogy do that because they were running out of Blade ideas? Let's have him fight Dracula.
That was dumb.
The whole point, what's clever is that they did point out how crazy that was. Like, literally, when Dracula first appears, she's like, yeah, right. Like, I've heard a lot of vampires claim they're Dracula. And he's like, no, really, it is me. They make a joke out of it.
No,
they make
really?
a joke out of the fact that she can't. Dude, that show's clever, man.
No,
that
really.
Show's,
really am Dracula. Like, that's what he said.
yeah.
That's awful.
You know what's my favorite episode is where she thinks she's crazy and she doesn't know, so she's battling through two worlds.
Yeah, great. Where they kind of hint at the fact that maybe the show isn't real.
Yeah.
Maybe she's actually. Yeah. And
I was actually pissed a little bit.
I
I was like, wait. So I've been watching this and it wasn't real.
You still don't know. Like, it's left off ambiguously.
Yeah.
Man, what a great show.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Is that your favorite show of all time?
I would have to say, yeah. At my peak, I was a huge fan.
Wow.
Like, as big as, you know how much I like MK? That's how much I like that show. At its peak.
Oh my.
Wow.
I was really upset. Dude, my favorite character died in the finale.
Wow.
My favorite character it was like Katana getting killed. I was really upset. I was like, oh my god.
Wow.
Wow. I think my favorite show was Next Generation.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good show. It's good. That's definitely the best Star Trek. Is anyone going to dispute that?
I don't see how. That show was amazing. Absolutely amazing show. I felt so much smarter watching that show.
Yeah.
I used to I would put off homework until that show started because I knew I would do homework better watching that show. I felt so smart. They were so creative with their stories. I mean, their stories that they came up with, the writing. I mean, it's like movie quality, like storylines that they came up with and just shoved it into an hour. God, it was so good.
Who's your favorite character?
Oh, that's so hard. I gotta go with Captain Picard, dude. He's just fucking awesome.
Picard.
I mean, you
If
really
they
can't
made-
go wrong. You can't go wrong with any of them.
I like
Like,
Data.
if someone said Worf, I'd be like, he's tight. If someone said Data, I'd be like, yeah, he's fucking tight. If someone said Geordi, I'd be like, yeah, that dude's fucking tight. I mean,
Riker.
Riker's fucking tight. I mean, Deanna
Yes,
Troy's fucking tight.
Riker became tight when he grew a beard.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
You can definitely tell the difference between bearded
Right.
and
Oh, yeah.
clean-shaven Riker.
It's like he kind of felt himself. He was just like, "Yep, I've got this beard now, and I'm tight now." Maybe that's what happened with you, 16-bit.
It is. It
It is?
totally.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you
totally.
grew your beard, that's when you were like, "I'm tight."
Yeah. If they made a TNG fighting game, would you quit Mortal Kombat for it?
Fuck yes,
That'd be tight, dude.
dude. That would be fucking amazing, dude. If you had Captain Picard as DLC, fuck Scorpion.
What would be his moves?
Dude, he's fucking, he's got a phaser, man.
A phaser move.
So his fatality would be he'd set it to kill?
Yeah.
He beams you up to nowhere.
I think about it. He
was a fencer,
he could have a
dude.
teleport.
Remember, there was episodes where he was fencing with what's his name? He could use a sword.
I mean, he definitely had a teleport where he'd, teleport in and out. He'd get beamed up and then beam back down, and you could change what direction you want to teleport in.
Right.
He definitely has a phaser projectile. His X-ray could be that he turns into Lakotas of Borg and, fucks you up.
That's right.
He's tight, man. He should be DLC.
That would be badass.
Too bad Paramount owns it and not Warner Brothers.
No, that's a
Star
shame.
Trek fighting game.
Dude, Patrick Stewart is the shit, man.
Who would win between Cyrax and Data?
Data, dude.
I
I
mean,
gotta
Data
go.
doesn't have resets.
Wait, not Data, Lore. The evil Data, Lore.
Nah, regular Data owned Lore.
I like Lore.
Data was tight.
What's he gonna do
Data
with
was.
the net?
What do you mean? He's got super strength. He'll just rip that shit apart.
Yeah.
You can't rip apart the net. It's like a laser.
Yeah, no shit. The net rips you
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
Dude, it's Data. He's got super strength.
He could beam out of it.
That's true. You could beam out of it.
Beam out of it? What do you mean?
Beam out of
Or
it.
communicator and get out of it.
You
Oh,
can't
I see.
O'Brien. Just beam him out of it.
O'Brien. It's O'Brien was an assist.
Yeah.
Remember Barkley?
Barkley, the little kid.
Barkley was like the dumbass that was like always working under Jordy, and Jordy's like, God, Barkley's so stupid. And then there was that episode where Barkley got hit by some sort of alien probe, and he became super unbelievably smart, and he made he went into the holodeck and made like a super engine for the Enterprise, and they pretty much like teleported to this like far off like galaxy or some shit, and like the alien probe was like pretty much sent to, because the aliens were just pretty much lazy. They didn't want to go out and explore, so they just sent out probes to where whoever the probe like infected or whatever, they would become super smart and they would pretty much just build their way to them so they could study them instead of them going to them. Oh, it was so fucking good. And so everyone's like, damn, Barkley's super smart, and then he took over the ship and they warped over there, and then they're just like, then the aliens were just like, oh yeah, we just used him to bring you guys here, and then he became all stupid again. It was he was all depressed. It was badass.
Barkley.
It was a great premise, man. That was one of my favorite episodes.
What would happen if the Galactic Empire invaded Federation space?
What?
The Galactic Empire invaded Federation space.
So like Star Wars versus Star Trek.
The Federation.
Just the Federation?
Yeah. Versus the Galactic Empire.
I mean, the Galactic Empire, dude.
Yeah, the Empire would crush.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, the Galactic Empire has TIE fighters and a
It's
Death
what they
Star.
do. It's what they do.
So you're betraying your favorite series.
If you took all of Star Trek versus all of Star Wars, I'd go with Star Trek, but not just the Federation.
Alright, all those Star Treks. So you can have the Klingons and shit, too.
Dude, cloaking devices, that's peace out. The Borg,
You
peace
don't...
out.
Dude, why would the Borg help the other Star Trek universes?
What? Dude, you just said all Star Trek versus all Star Wars. That's what I was
Yeah, but I'm saying don't get silly, dude. Keep it serious.
That's what you said! What do you mean? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, but
Why would the
Well, if you could
Klingons
just-
help?
Why would the
Klingon-
Alliance help the
Klingon-
Empire then? So you're pretty much just, what are you talking about?
I didn't say anything about the Alliance. I'm saying, alright,
You said Star
Star Trek
Wars versus Star Trek.
I never brought up the Alliance, man.
But that is part
You're
of
the one-
Star Wars!
You're the one that's turned this into something ridiculous.
What are you talking? You're the one that said it!
No, I never brought up the Alliance.
The Alliance is part of Star Wars, sir. You can't bring up Star Wars without bringing up the Alliance.
I always just said the Galactic Empire.
So we're
I'm
talking
trying to keep
Galactic
I'm
Empire
trying to keep
versus
this
all
realistic.
Okay, so we're doing the Galactic Empire versus the Starship Federation, the Klingons, and what was the there was a alliance of 3. There's 3 races. I can't remember. There was another major race.
Every race that would reasonably help the Federation. So no, you can't bring in Q, and you can't bring in the Borg. None of the villains, just the good guys.
What
And
about
then,
Romulan?
Yeah, Romulan.
They're fair. They're pragmatic.
Oh, okay. Then easily Star Trek.
I don't know.
Easily.
Easily.
I don't know about that,
Dude, the Klingons and the Romulans, they have cloaking devices, dude.
Dude, so did you don't think the Galactic Empire is used to dealing with cloaking
Yeah,
devices?
they have-
There's cloaking devices in Star Wars.
There probably is in the extended universe.
My ass is in the extended universe. There's no cloaking devices.
I'm sure there are in the extended universe.
No. If they were, then they should have fucking used them.
Dude, the Emperor had sent. You really
Why
think a
did
bird
they
of
use a cloaking device on the goddamn Death Star then? Maybe that would have been smart.
Dude, you don't think the Emperor could sense a cloaking device? You think a bird of prey is going to sneak up on the Emperor?
That's true.
I
He
mean,
would sense that from
He would-
another solar system.
Vader
Yeah.
can sense it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He definitely a Klingon is not going to
We're
speak up
talking
on the
technology versus technology. Star Trek wins.
Well, a great deal of Star Wars is mythology, man. You have to go with the magic. Star Wars is not just about technology, man. That's the whole point. The
Well,
Force is
Star
in these,
Trek
man.
just teleport like crews over to the Death Star and start fucking shit up.
You really think a red shirt teleporting in is going to beat Darth Vader? Come on, man.
They just teleport behind him and blast him.
You can't just blast Darth Vader. He would turn around and body you.
Dude,
He would.
God.
Dude,
They
he
would just teleport into the control room and just fuck shit up.
They had shields. You can't teleport if they have shields.
Yeah. And they would sense them teleporting from a system away.
Only Darth Vader and Palpatine can sense people. They can't be in the control room of every fucking Star Destroyer.
Dude, they would train Sith.
The only ships that the Star Trek people would have to worry about are the ones that had Darth Vader and Palpatine in them. Otherwise, they just teleport in, take shit over, peace out. Do you think they're worried? I mean, you talk about red shirts, like stormtroopers were any smarter. They got owned by Princess Leia.
Princesses are tough in combat, man.
What about Worf? Worf could do some damage.
Yeah, Worf. All the Klingons, dude.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
Well, alright. Do you think Worf could beat up Boba Fett? No way.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I think he could.
Dude, no way, dude. No way.
Family
He
is
had that blade thing.
He had the
Dude,
bat, dude.
What about Chewbacca versus Worf?
That's a good fight.
That would be
Chewbacca would rip his head off, dude.
That's a good fight. I think Worf. If Worf has the bat lift, he's fine.
a what?
The bat lift.
Oh, is that spike?
That bladed thing.
Yeah, that's tight. What about Q versus Yoda?
Q. I mean, Q is OP, man.
Q was like God, pretty much.
Yeah, Q is overpowered.
Yeah.
Q's like the Cabal of the Star Trek universe. He has every...
The ball. He had
Q's one of the
armored Waco.
Q's one of my favorite characters, man. What another awesome premise.
He just fucked with people.
Dude, I love Q. That actor was perfect too. God, the casting on that show was unbelievable.
Yeah, you need a Q outfit.
Krayzie, did you ever watch Star Trek?
No, I never did.
So you're like really nerding out. You're like, wow, these guys are nerds.
Yes.
You are.
All right,
I did watch Star Wars though.
All right, well, let's move on to something cool for Krayzie.
Alright, Krayzie, what is your top 5 and bottom 5 in the game?
Alright. Let's see. Top 5. I want to put Cyrax. Let's see. Cabal. How could I forget? Cabal, Cyrax. I'm still gonna add. You know what? I'm gonna add Sonya. I think Sonya is top 5 right now.
I agree.
Let's see. I think Kenshi could be top 5 right now, man. That character is scary. And let's see. For my 5th, I think with the reset, Smoke.
All right.
Are we at the point now where I think, is there anyone that doesn't have Sonya in their top 5? I think she's now become a given, like Cabal.
Yeah,
I don't understand how she can be in top 5 but not Johnny Cage.
Dude, down 4 it's broken. Let's just call it like this.
Johnny
That is
Cage has
broken.
got a better track record than Sonya. How is he not discussed?
We are going to start to see guys like Death and Ryu 48 and Morty doing even better.
I don't know, man.
Dude,
Why
down
the play?
4. This game is becoming more about footsies, and down 4 is the best footsies tool in the game. It's absolutely ridiculous.
And
Right,
right,
even for Cyrax, that down 4 is definitely my footsie tool.
From the space at the start of the round, she can down 4 you and be +1 on block right next to you, with all the options in the world at her disposal. Her full breadth. Her game starts from down 4 range. It's crazy, and it's only going to get worse. We just had Death on, and he's like, he feels like he's just started with Sonya. In fact, I think when it's all over, maybe she might be better than Cabal.
what?
Maybe, dude. I think down 4 it's nuts. It's crazy.
But so you're saying her down 4 is better than Johnny Cage forward 3?
Absolutely, no question. No question. I don't even think that's in discussion anymore. I think that's obvious. I think she's obviously better than Johnny Cage. Dive kick, good fireball, down 4, EX cartwheel, regular cartwheel.
No one compare. I mean, I'm not going to argue that she's got more tools. She can get in easier, but no one compares to his pressure, dude. No one compares.
Okay. Would I rather have Johnny Cage right in my grill and I'm -5? Yeah, I'd rather have Sonya than Cage. But overall, I would much rather fight Cage than Sonya.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I
she's
think Cage is a little
dumb,
overrated
dude.
right now.
She's really, really dumb.
I don't know, man.
She could armor out of anything. Her projectile is really good. Her uppercut's really good. She has a tiny ass hitbox.
She has one of the best uppercuts in the game. She's got one of the best armor moves in the game. She's got the best down 4 in the game. She's got one of the best projectiles in the game. She's stupid. We were all wrong and Foxy was right. She's so ugly too. That's the worst part about her.
I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
What?
I
Right.
just look at the record of the track record of Johnny Cage versus Sonya, and I like Johnny Cage.
I think Sonya is just started. I think this is like the Cage era. We're in the middle of the Cage era, right? I think the Sonya, Death is just leveling up and leveling up. And it's like, what is his Sonya going to be like in 6 months? It's going to be ridiculous.
I mean, everyone will start learning how to fight Sonya too. It's the same thing that's happening to Cage. People are learning how to fight against Cage now. And then, Sonya's kind of the new up-and-coming, this shit's broken. And then, eventually we'll learn that too. And
what is there to learn about down forward, MS forward 1? How is that going to...
You can combat... people will learn how to fight against down 4. People will learn the spacing and how to counter. What the...
What is that? That's not me this time. Dude, I don't know. I think she might be the last character that... it kind of reminds me of... You notice the cycle is just like the Republican nomination process. What happened was, they had all those Republican nominees, right? And it was like the Republican Party did not want Mitt Romney to be the nominee, right? No one actually likes Mitt Romney. So they had all these people that they cycled through. First they started with Michelle Bachmann. They're like, oh man, she's tight. Then everyone figured out she's an idiot, and she faded away. So it's sort of like, man, we had Kung Lao, and everyone figured him out. Then he faded away. Then we had, what's his face, Herman Cain, and he was the main guy. And he kind of faded away.
He was an idiot.
Sort of like how Katana faded away, right? And then we had, Rick Santorum and Newt Gingrich and so on, and they all faded away. That's what's happening with the MK tier list, where we have a new flavor of the month and they fade away. Sonya might be the last one. We might, maybe we'll never figure out, man. Maybe she's just really that good. Cabal.
No one's
What?
We've never, the whole community's never been like, oh, Sonya.
I want to take back what I said.
It's recently that everyone's blowing up about her.
No, we've known for a long time.
I don't know about that.
By the way, I want to retract what I just said. She'll never be as good as Cabal. Cabal is obviously number one. Is obviously not. He's ridiculous. I take that back. That was dumb. Cabal is so stupid. Can we stop
Get the
pretending
fuck
he's not
out of here, man.
Dude, he's
Fine, dude. This is Japanese.
Yeah, so in China, there's this train. It's like a 7-hour train ride, right? So these people got to
Yeah.
take this train to work, but there's no bathroom. So all these people on the train, they have to wear these adult diapers. So my question is, would you partake in the diaper wearing, or would you just try and hold it?
I mean, how long is the train trip?
It's 7 hours long, dude.
I don't think I
hold it,
could
man.
hold it.
I
I
can
don't
hold
think
7
I-
hours.
7 hours? Did you
Yes.
run the risk?
I would wear the diaper and try to hold
I think I'd go before I get on the fucking train.
it. I wouldn't just try to hold it without the diaper.
7 hours, man. Come on, dude.
7
long
hours.
time.
You gotta prepare, man.
That's a long time.
Dude, just
I don't
go
believe
before
this.
you get on.
I gotta pee right now. We've been doing this for 6 hours, and I really gotta pee.
We'll go pee.
No, I'm fine. I'm just saying.
He's wearing his diaper.
Got my diaper on. I was prepared.
There's no way this story is real.
No, it's real. But yeah, they gotta. Like, the diaper industry went up like 50%. For like the diaper. Like for adult diapers.
Why do you know this?
Yeah, why do you know this?
I was looking up shit online. I was looking for interesting stories.
Searching diapers.
I didn't search for diapers.
What was your answer? You didn't answer. What would you do?
Dude, I don't remember. It was weeks ago when I saw this.
What would your answer be? What would you do?
I would try and hold it. I ain't wearing no goddamn diaper. I mean,
Why not? How bad could it be?
Dude, you're sitting in your own shit. That's not cool, dude.
Other people around you are too.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
dude, what happens when you sit down? Dude, that's funky.
What if it was a hot day?
Okay, first of all, if I'm in a train with people who are obviously wearing it because they're gonna go, I would definitely not get on that fucking train.
But you gotta go to work, dude.
I'll work somewhere else. Fuck that shit.
It's China. You have no choice.
I'll move to fucking America.
You can't get money to move unless you go to work. So you gotta be on that train. Dude, I couldn't hold it for 7 hours, man.
A long time.
Everyone else is doing it. I think it's cool, man. Everyone else is doing it.
I would just
Yeah.
piss in like a cup or something.
You can't, man.
I would. Fuck it.
You'd have no where. There's no privacy.
I just do
And
it right there.
And it's the fact that you know that there's not a bathroom makes you need to go even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that you don't have the option like causes you to need to go.
Why don't they have a bathroom?
I don't know. It's China.
Is it like torture?
This story is not true. This was made up.
This is real, man. I saw
No,
it.
it's not. No, it's not.
Why would I just how would I just come up with this?
I think you read. I mean, I believe that you read it on the internet, but I don't believe it's true.
Wow. It's China, man. Crazy shit happens there.
That's kind of true.
So, like, do you think Mileena's actually good?
It's alright.
She's mid
I don't think she's that good. I think, yeah, mid. She's mid tier at best. She's not
I think
top
she's
10.
mid-tier too. I think she has a lot of holes.
Yeah, she's got problems. I think she's a really good turtle, but I think in this day and age, that doesn't cut it anymore. I don't think you can get by just being having good defensive footsies, good landing, good projectile. I don't think that cuts it anymore. Good anti-zoning, but I don't, who's still doing nothing but zoning? Why did I start playing her? What a dumb mistake.
She's alright.
Yeah, she's just okay.
Yeah. She's a shitty Sektor.
Yeah, I could see that. Speaking of Sektor,
Oh yeah.
Is it time?
it's
it is.
time.
It's the weekly Sektor community blowup. It's the weekly Sektor community blowup.
Crazy. Why did Wonder Chef quit playing as Sektor?
I don't know, man. For like the longest fucking time, I told him how good Sektor is, but he just wouldn't never listen to me.
I told him how Sektor was at SoCal
Dude.
Regionals, and he's like, "You're right. I'm gonna stick to him."
Dude, you told him once. I've been telling him since he fucking started picking him up how good. Dude, I've been saying Sektor is really good since Unconquerable, and that was a long ass time ago.
Dude, man, that dude. He figured it out a year ago. That's sexual. It's Unconquerable. He knew he was the original guy.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Dude, this is what Unconquerable did. He made a post on TYM and he said, why do people think Sektor is good, Sektor is bad? And I need an answer. And then he listed a whole bunch of reasons why he said Sektor was good. And then he said, I'm gonna go to Wednesday night fights and I'm gonna win. And he did.
Yep.
His back three setups have still gone unexplored. A year later, and that shit is still unexplored. I don't get it.
Yeah. There could be more of them.
Yeah, I'm guaranteed there is.
There's a spacing where you could do back 3-4, and that shit will hit on blocks.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
I actually learned the character, and I figured that out so easy. Like in the corner, there's a specific way you could actually use forward 2 to get that distance, and then back 3-4 hits. And mid screen, if you do like down 3, then back 3-4 hits, like it's almost guaranteed.
I bet there's a million of those setups with the right amount of pushback. Yeah. Unbelievable. Sektor community. What are you doing, man? Come on.
Yep. It was funny. I was playing Ikizzle last week, and he was using his sub characters on me at first, and I was doing all right. I was doing pretty good. But like
pretty good.
Huh?
Wait a minute. What do you mean by pretty good?
I was winning. I was doing good.
Don't be coy.
I don't know if he listens to this. What if he listens to
He
this?
does listen to it.
He does.
Well, anyway, like one of the funny things that he said was he kept trying to he likes to dash block a lot. He blocks. He's holding block a lot of the time during the spacing game and the footsies. And I would jump at him, and he would let go block, and he would try and jab.
Yep.
And I'm blowing him up. I'm blowing him up. He's like, why can't I anti-air you? Why can't I anti-air you?
Because you don't have a 6-frame fucking anti-air.
6-frame jab. It's like it's a world of difference. It's like
it's a big deal.
And then he went to Sektor, and I could never jump again. I was like, it's like, dude, like you're spoiled. That 6-frame jab has got you spoiled. He might like Sonya. You can't. I wanted to tell him like, hey, if you're gonna anti-air me, you gotta let go of block. But I was doing good with it, so I didn't say anything. Fuck, now he probably knows. But I think in his head, I think he still thinks he can do it. But I don't know if it's possible. If that 6-frame jab is it's
a huge deal.
Yeah.
It's literally twice as fast as what I'm working with. Literally twice as fast.
I cannot be blocking if I'm trying to anti-air. It's impossible. And I don't think any other character, maybe besides Sonya, actually.
Sonya.
Cool. The other character's jab is like 9 frames or something, at best.
Well, Liu Kang's 2 is pretty good. Like it's really damn good, and it's 8 frames.
It's 8 frames. I don't know if that's quick enough. It's close though.
No, it's actually really good. So I mean, you could imagine Sektor's.
Sektor's is 6 frames though. At 2 frames could be the difference.
Yeah, but Liu Kang's is actually really like I would never jump on X plates. It's not possible, dude.
Yeah, maybe. Could be.
What do you think killed the dinosaurs?
I mean, a meteor hit the Earth and it blocked out the sun,
Yeah.
and the vegetarian ones couldn't eat, and then the meat eaters couldn't eat the vegetarian ones, and they died.
I don't think that happened.
So what happened?
I think they just died off.
What do you mean?
They just died off.
They evolved into birds?
No, they just. I mean, think about it. You know, mammals came about. You know, all the dinosaurs could do, they could only catch themselves. Like, could you see a T-Rex catching an antelope? Fuck no. So all they could do is eat each other, and then they just eventually just died off. They're just like, man, we can't hang with these mammals. Or
Wait a minute. We know the meteor hit. We know the meteor hit. Don't we know where the crater is and everything?
Oh, there's a theory.
No, I'm pretty sure we know where the crater is. Isn't there a giant crater
There's
somewhere?
a bunch of craters.
There's craters all over the place, man. We don't know if there's the crater.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
What
not
about
an
the
expert in
ice age?
geology.
What about the Ice Age? There is proof of that.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Why didn't everything die? I mean,
I think, well, like a seal is not going to die.
I don't know.
What about dinosaurs in the water? They didn't die.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Loch Ness Monster, man.
Well, there's still a lot of species that are like unexplored to this day, dude.
Yeah, like
Like
underwater
Eirac.
I
and
think
shit.
there's dinosaurs like in the ocean still.
Could you imagine?
There was a businessman in Illinois that convinced a bunch of Illinois businessmen to fund a trip to South America because he said he knew of an island that was like the Savage Land. Like there were still dinosaurs.
What?
Wow.
And like one of my dad's friend, he's really small, and he fell for it. He was like, "Wow, man, I'm gonna fund this project. This is gonna be tight."
Wow.
You guys ever hear about the K-Pax scandal? I think that's what it was called in Springfield, Illinois.
No.
They made a movie about it. Where
K-Pax.
or maybe it was no, not about the alien dude. K-Pax is about the alien, right?
Yeah.
K-Port or something.
I'm like,
K-Port or something.
I was like trying to make sense out of it enough because I've seen that movie. I'm like trying to make sense out of it.
Okay, maybe it was K-Port or something like that. All right, anyway, the point is, this dude came to Springfield, Illinois, and he's like, yo, you know, like UPS and FedEx? I'm bringing a company like that to Springfield, Illinois. We're going to have our base here. It's going to be awesome. We're going to operate out of the airport. We have a little airport here. And he's like, yo, all I need is funding, and it's going to be on, man. It's going to be tight. And tons of people gave this dude millions of dollars. And, like, the news, like, they set it up. They built the facility at the airport. And he's like, the planes are going to come in. And he gave the date that the planes would start coming in to ship everything. And, like, the stage on the register was there, the Channel 20 News, and everyone was all excited. And then the dude disappeared, and the planes never came in, and he just left with all the money.
Nice.
How could you get away with that? I don't understand that.
I don't know. I mean, you got the money and you ran.
Lee.
Shit. That's what they call con artists.
I mean, how could you trick people for so long?
That's what con artists do, man. I mean, it's a trade.
You'd never break character. You'd never break kayfabe. You just
Some people are, you know, social engineers, man.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I wish I had that ability. I'm not a very good bullshitter. I'm not a good.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Y'all
Okay.
go ahead.
I got a question. Do you think, like,
Okay.
if you're born deaf, right?
Yeah.
You know, and you know how we think in sentences, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm looking at my PlayStation 3, and I'm like, oh, my PlayStation 3 is black.
Yeah.
And I look over and I see my Tekken tag signed by Don.
Dude, we got it.
Huh?
Yeah, we understand. Move on.
All right. So, if you're deaf, how do you think?
Yeah.
Images. Well,
Images,
Yeah,
yeah.
images. Yeah.
But like, you can't be like, oh, my PlayStation 3 is black. You just be like, well, I mean, what are you thinking then? You don't know the word black.
Well, you
Well, you
could.
just
It's the
envision
black image.
Yeah.
What?
You'd see a
You would
black
just imagine
image.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that complicated.
I don't know, man. Like if you saw like a social interaction, like, oh, that guy's pissed. That guy's pissed off. Like, you can't think that.
You could think about anger
Yeah.
though.
What would you say in your head? Blah, blah.
Sounds like Kenshi.
Would you rather be deaf or blind?
That's so simple, man. Come on.
I agree.
I think Kenshi is both deaf and blind.
He's not deaf.
Dude,
can talk.
have you heard him?
He can talk, yeah.
Dude, he talks just like that.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's his spirit charge.
No, he doesn't. He's true.
He's like, oh! That's so messed up. Well, okay,
No,
what about
the only reason he doesn't talk? The only reason you know why the DLC characters don't talk is because they were developed later and they didn't have a voice actor.
So they're deaf.
You know Freddy's voice. You know Freddy's laugh is Sektor's with a different pitch.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, you know, it's the same as, but they just pitched it different. It's true, man.
See that?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what about Stephen Hawking? Does he think in his computer voice?
No, he does
No.
not. He probably thinks in his old voice.
Wait, could he ever talk?
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't like go Lou Gehrig or whatever till he was like 20 or something.
Lou Gehrig died, man. He doesn't
Yeah,
have
but
Lou
it's Lou
Gehrig's
Gehrig's
disease. Lou Gehrig's
No, I
disease
think-
is no cure and you die.
No, I think he has Lou Gehrig's disease.
No, he doesn't. He's got like muscular dystrophy or whatever it's called. No.
Wait, you know what? I do have a question about Stephen Hawking. Okay, so has he been talking in that robot voice longer than his regular voice?
Probably.
I think it's
Yeah.
So if he thinks, does he think in that robot voice?
right. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think he thinks in the robot voice.
That'd be so
Probably,
awesome.
I'm sure he has that.
Right? If you could think in that voice.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, you think according to what you sound like.
You know, I'd actually heard that his appearances are heavily edited, and it's not actually as good as it sounds. Like, I've heard when you see him in interviews and stuff, it's edited. In real life, it takes him forever to talk, and, like, it's not that clear and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta give him a break, dude. He can barely move.
Dude, it's ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. Dude, you just got bodied. Never talk to me about medical stuff. He has Lou Gehrig's disease.
Does he really?
Really?
Yes, it's on Wikipedia, man.
The baseball player?
Yeah, dude.
All right.
You think Stephen Hawking would be good at Mortal Kombat?
He could barely type, sir.
I mean, if he could, like, blow into, like, a joystick. Like that Street Fighter player.
What?
Blowing?
Dude, if he could, like, blow into, like, a D-pad.
Like if his brain could control the character, is what you're saying.
Like, if he could use his breath to control the character. First off, what character would he pick? I think it's gotta be Cabal, right?
Cabal, yeah, definitely.
Gotta be Cabal. And would he be, like, the best?
I think he'd body everybody.
Nah, he would suck.
He'd be like,
Why would he... Dude, his Yomi would be off the charts.
Dude, he would suck.
Blown up.
Dude, my...
down one, eminent.
Dude, like, my brother is like a genius, right? He's a genius.
Okay.
He was
Wait a minute, how is he a genius?
He's like summa cum laude at SLU at, his university
What's
and everything.
SLU? What's SLU?
I mean, it's SLU. It's a pretty major university.
What is... I've never even heard of it.
You've never heard of fucking SLU, dude?
Dude, no one's heard of SLU.
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway,
What is SLU? Wait a minute. What is SLU? I really don't know.
it's the St. Louis University.
That's not a mate. Dude, St. Louis is... No.
It's a big university, dude. It's a university. Anyway, but yeah, he was summa cum laude. He's super fucking smart.
Okay.
And he sucks at fighting games.
He probably
sucks.
doesn't play them, dude.
Dude, since we were children, dude, I've always bodied him. I mean, that was the one thing I was better at.
All you do is play fighting games. He's studying.
He played him too, dude. It's not like, I mean,
dude, you're reading frame data, he's reading a book. Okay?
We weren't reading frame data when I was 8 years old.
Dude, you're studying
out of here.
matchups. He's studying chemistry.
No. That's bullshit.
If Stephen Hawking can understand the universe, he can understand instant orgasm and body everybody. He would be body.
I don't know
everybody,
what
dude.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
I would body the shit out of him, and he just didn't understand.
It depends. What it is how much it matters to you, how much the game matters to you.
Yeah.
So honestly, maybe you're right, because I don't think Stephen Hawking would care.
Well, I think he would. If he had to. If he got a passion for it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right in that sense. But I mean,
it might be being good at fighting games might be a whole separate talent, though.
Dude, he's like a super genius.
My brother, he would come up, like, we would play Tekken Tag, right? Like, this is before I really even played it hard. And he played with Ling Xiaoyu. And, like, I'd body him. And then, like, he'd come back, like, you know, like a day later or two. He'd be, I got a brand new strategy. I know it's gonna work. And, you know, it's pretty much all he did with Ling. He'd stop doing stances. And it was smart. It made sense. The only moves he did was Magic 4, you know, just right kick, down 4, down back 1, that palm hitting thing, that hit mid, and throw. That was it. He's like, these 4 moves cover all the bases. Magic 4 to constantly keep you out, down 4 to kind of keep you out as well and do damage, throws to do damage, and mids if you try and duck, and the down back 1 to if you try and duck throws. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But it's just stupid. It's smart, but it's stupid.
Dude, Stephen Hawking would know everything. He would study up on everything.
His computer
would have a direct link to Sombra.
Way smarter than me, but even I was like, that's dumb.
Dude, your brother is no Stephen Hawking. He understands how the universe works, man.
The point is, he's smarter than me. I know the guy's smarter than me, so how am I able to devise a better strategy than him?
There are cavemen that are smarter than you. I mean, this is Stephen Hawking, man. He's a super genius. He's the smartest man since Einstein. He understands the universe, dude. He would body us. They would wheel him out on the...
He said the biggest mystery in the universe was women. Like, that dude's an idiot, man.
Dude, what do you know about black holes? Because he knows everything.
Well, he may know about black holes, but he don't know shit about getting laid. I mean, I don't
As
either.
we learned earlier, neither do you, sir.
I don't either, but... I mean, I'm just saying, there's probably some players out there like, wow, Stephen Hawking's a dumbass.
Wait, so Flips, are you challenging Stephen Hawking to a money match?
Yeah, are you calling out Stephen Hawking?
Oh, fuck Stephen Hawking. I'll get laid with his ass.
Dude, he's rich, man. He's rich.
Well, obviously, he can't just pay for it. I can pay for it, too. That's dumb.
I'm saying, no, he willingly, man. He's rich.
Okay. I'm talking about...
And he's real...
I'm talking about Mac and... I would own Stephen Hawking. I'm better looking. I don't have to type. We can do things. We can go to the water park. Go to the water park.
Can you physically be with a woman?
That robot voice. I guarantee you there are chicks into that.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer to
man, you can wheel him up to it.
I think I'd prefer to listen to 16-bit right now with that Stephen Hawking's
you sound like Stephen Hawking.
Like it.
Wouldn't it be cool to hack into his thing and make him say weird shit?
Fuck all you pussies.
You know what's crazy about him is that we all think, he's British, right? But no one thinks of him as British because he doesn't have an accent.
Yeah.
So it's like he's become American.
That's fucked up. So if he got good at MK9, do you think he'd have like good footsies?
No, I think he would suck. I think it's a whole different thing.
Well, I think he would play Cabal so he wouldn't have to play footsies.
Yeah, because he can't walk,
Yeah, dude, we got it. It's real funny making fun of the disabled, man. That's real classy.
Dude, you've been doing it for 20 minutes.
I've been respectful to him. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, hacking into his voice box.
Has anyone ever read A Brief History of Time? Has anyone here read it?
No.
No, me either.
Wow.
Who's gonna read that shit?
Yeah, we're all stupid. Who do you think the smartest member of the community is?
Smartest?
Ryu
Yeah,
48.
who do you think? I've never heard him talk. Like, is he like a genius?
He's just.
Playing to win is a medical doctor.
Oh, I mean, I thought you were talking like in terms of the game.
No, like smart as in like if we had to quit MK, we actually had to use our smarts and talents to get through life.
Mayo's
Yeah, playing to win is I think playing to win is actually a surgeon, like a brain surgeon or something,
Brains.
or a heart surgeon or something.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I think he's
Yeah. Damn.
Wasn't Boys a doctor?
I think he's in med school maybe.
I know Ike Hizzle's like an engineer or some
rocket
shit.
scientist.
Yeah, he's a rockets dude. That
There
might.
you have it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, shit. Dude, what am I gonna do about this girl?
Fuck her.
Like, what is your guys' suggestion?
I think there's still hope.
You think there's
if
hope
she's
still?
still talking
Yeah.
to you.
If she's still talking to you, there's hope.
Okay.
Smooth things over for a while. And then,
I need the community to help me out on this.
How? How are these?
No, you don't.
No, you
I'm
don't,
sure.
dude.
Dude, what if Maxter listens? Maxter's good with girls.
Maybe.
Maxter could help me out. I can't listen to the fashion girl anymore. She's an idiot.
So,
So you're gonna get Maxter to give you love advice?
yeah, you really have Baxter.
I mean, isn't he some sort of player or something like that?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know.
What about
Seems-
wait, what about like
cool.
M2 Dave? Like, doesn't he own a club? I'm sure he gets paid constantly. I need advice. How am I going to recover from
Yeah, but he's like a Russian mobster, dude. I don't think
I was
he's
almost
like-
gonna. We can't say that. we can't say that.
What?
I don't think Tester might community. Yeah. What? The M2 Dave's a Russian mobster?
Right.
Wrong forum, man.
Dude, I think that's known. Like, I don't think that's a secret, man.
Yeah.
The M2 Dave and Master D are Russian mobsters. Dude, edit that out. Wait a minute. I don't want to get that.
Dude, I'm telling.
Edit that out.
I've heard
Edit that out.
several people. They're like, "Don't fuck with them, guys."
Yeah, I've heard it too. Tom told. Yeah, edit that out. They're great guys. I love Ohio. I love Ohio.
Okay.
So yeah, I need advice. I need people to help me out.
Why Maxter? Why do you want Maxter?
The
I
accent.
thought that was the stigma about him. Like, he's always drunk, getting wasted, getting laid.
I've never heard of that last part. I just know it was being drunk.
That's Tom Brady. You're thinking.
Yeah, yeah. Tom
Oh yeah,
Brady
he's
might
going
be-
out with the goldfish girl.
Yeah.
Hey, get some advice from him.
Yeah, we could have like women advice segments with Tom Brady.
Okay. I bet he'd do it. I bet he'd do it.
Do it. Yeah, he'd do it.
Just you and you and Brady. Like,
That'd be all. Yeah, we need. I need his advice. I need him to post up or something.
Speaking of Maxter, I think he's become my favorite poster. I love it when he gets drunk and then goes on Test Your Might and he's barely coherent. Those are the best posts. Did you see that bizarre rambling post he did in the in the Cabal forums?
No.
Man, K7, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know. What was it?
That weird, semi-coherent Morty Sandfeld and 16 bits and talking about how Cabal is not actually top 5 or whatever, and how great Rio is and shit.
I saw that, yeah.
And he's like, I'm a little drunk, and it's like, wow, dude, a little? Like, you're barely making sense.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want to type more, but I can't because I'm a little drunk. And then it just kind of trails off. That was awesome. And it got a ton of likes. Best.
Drunk Maxter is awesome. So the name game. I'm sure you know how this works. Let's say some names.
And it
Say
can't
the first.
be numeric.
Yeah.
And it must be negative.
Must be negative. Alright, first name. Tom Brady.
Wait, me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Raiden,
No,
Sub-Zero.
wait.
What?
Cannot
No.
say their character.
He's not done yet.
I'm not
Let him go.
I'm not done, man.
Okay.
Raiden
okay.
Sub-Zero Ice Clone Glitch, NRS.
I don't know what that means. Just speaking in code.
It was a glitch that happened at NRS when we were testing the game, and we found it.
Okay.
Alright. He faked you out there. Alright, second name. Maxter.
Maxter, drunk.
Tight.
Denzel Terry.
Sub-Zero. I'm just playing. Random slides.
Alright, how about Conquer?
MK2 God.
Chris G.
Chris G. Mad.
Michelangelo.
Always happy. Too happy.
Rio.
Troll.
CD Jr.
CD Jr. Champ.
Blackula.
Blackula. I think most impressive looking character on the screen.
I think of Dreadlocks. Kevo DeMan.
PSN, I really don't know anything about him. Isn't he like an online player?
Yeah.
Yeah, PSN. PSN, Xbox Live, whatever.
How about Tyrant?
Tyrant. Chill dude, mellow.
Alright, last name. Bill Murray.
What? I couldn't hear anything.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, Groundhog Day.
This is a good movie. Alright,
How did the testing go? How was that?
It was probably the funnest week of my life.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
It was just awesome. It was unexpected. It was last minute, and I got to hang out with some really good friends.
That's tight.
like,
What broken shit was in the game?
Dude, the glitch that I'm telling you that we found was basically this. This is back when
Alright, I'm peacing out. Goodbye, internet.
Goodbye.
later.
Alright, go on.
I kind of forgot what we were talking
You were
about.
talking about the glitch that you found.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so this was back when Tom Brady was doing ice clone traps in the corner. And I was like, hold up. I think I have a way to. I think there's a character that could get out of this. So I chose Raiden, and I told him, all right, try it on me. So basically, he did the ice clone trap, and I jumped up and I tried doing the torpedo. And what happened was that the ice clone still caught Raiden, and he froze in the air. But as soon as he unfroze, he was basically standing in the air.
What?
Yep.
Wow, that makes no sense at all.
And then there's another one where basically we were playing. We used to do Jade versus Sub-Zero, and then he found out that he could neutral duck the shadow kick, so he did that and then uppercut me, and then Jade just lies in the air as she's coming down, and she's basically stuck there for the rest of the game.
What? You can't hit her?
No. Well, she's just stuck in the air.
Wow.
That's pretty damn bad.
Good thing they fixed it.
Right.
Block infinites.
Oh yeah, didn't Scorpion have one with the standing one or something?
Yeah, but I mean that one was on the demo. Cyrax had one.
What was his?
Jab, 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 jab.
Really?
Yep.
Dang. That's dumb. Huh.
I remember Mo 30W just standing watching as they're doing Cabal cancels with like bright eyes like this is a problem.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I guess they didn't catch one.
That's awesome though, man. I don't want that dash cancel removed.
No, they can't.
It's fun.
No,
man.
the concept is really cool. They
Yeah,
can't
it's
get rid of it.
easy. That's why he's my secondary right now. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like, what did you think the very first time you played MK9?
The very first time I played it, I was geeking out, man. I was like, oh my god, I'm playing this and nobody else knows.
Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was you, Tom, Conqueror,
Check.
Check,
Shock.
Shock.
We had Mo and then we had Thrower.
Who was the last one?
Thrower.
Thrower.
I think
Who the hell's that?
I think he's a MK3 player. I think I saw him at a tournament.
Oh, I never heard of him. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. So you guys just played it for a week?
Yeah.
That's tight. Who was the first character you picked?
My first character, let's see. Okay, my first two characters was Jade and Striker.
Huh. Nice. So how did the testing work? Were they just like play the game and find shit?
Yeah,
or
basically.
were they like assignments, like play with this character and do this, blah blah blah?
No, it was just play the game and find shit.
It's tight.
That'd be awesome, dude.
And there was a lot of shit found.
That's crazy.
So, like, how many hours a day did you get to play it?
The whole day, dude. The whole day.
As long as you wanted?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Tight. So you do it again then?
Definitely in a heartbeat.
That's badass.
Alright, you got any shout-outs or plugs or anything you want to give, Krayzie?
Yeah, sure. Shout-outs to EGP in SoCal. Shout-outs to SoCal, the Vegas crew, NorCal for coming down to our events. Shout-outs to all the players who are supporting MK right now, keeping the hype alive, and the game. You know, all the people that basically let the tournaments run, man. Storms, Shock, Tim Static, 9.9 Phil, who did an amazing job as a commentator. Sabin, and yeah, man, my own people, of course, EGP, like I said, Tyrant, X-Blades, Wonder Chef, Red Reaper, Moss, Brownie, just so many people, but yeah, shout outs to them.
Oh, I gotta ask this question. Why is EGP's like logo a mushroom?
That's I want to ask that question too, man.
I always wondered that, man.
I don't know. It looks badass though.
It does.
I'll have a shirt for it at MLG.
Alright, what do you got, Flips, for shout-outs?
Fuck, man. I'm just been so depressed lately. I can't shout anything out.
Yo, my final shout out goes to EGP Compton. Without him, man, we wouldn't be running tournaments right now. He really basically helped us resurrect the community after it was almost dying over here.
Yeah, there was that whole thing that Cali wasn't playing it for a while.
We had man, after Evo we had 7 players, dude. And now we have 50 plus man tournament.
How did it get resurrected?
It was just a big effort from everybody, man. It was Chef, me, basically the community over here on the West Coast, dude, in SoCal. We just said, you know what, we're going to run tournaments, we're going to keep going, and we're going to support it, we're going to advertise it. And, I mean, then after SCR, we talked to Vegas about, like coming together. And then recently we started talking to NorCal, and we made it happen, dude. I mean, that's basically, it's not easy, but if you put a lot of effort into it, you could do it.
It's tight. Good shit.
All right.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Captain Picard.
There you go.
And
the cutest of Borg.
The cutest.
That was a good show.
Yeah, that was good shit. But I mean, yeah, shout outs to that, Stephen Hawking's and all that shit. Negative shout outs to, I'm still so fucked up over that girl, man. Goddamn.
Well, maybe it'll happen and it'll be better now.
I'm in the hole now, man. I'm in the, what do they say? I'm in the dog pen or whatever. The dog house.
Dog house.
I'm in the dog house, man. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this shit.
Only some Tom Brady advice can get you out.
We need Tom. I need Tom, and it's not for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, I want to give a shout out to Cabin in the Woods.
What?
Which is the best horror movie I've seen in 10 fucking years. You gotta go see it.
What?
You haven't heard of it?
Actually, I keep hearing good things about it, so...
Dude, it's so sick.
I didn't believe in it because, to me, there's no such thing as good horror films anymore. But since there's just good things about it, I think I'm gonna have to see it.
Definitely check it out.
Is it like gore, or what is it?
I can't even explain it, dude. It starts off like a normal horror movie, and then just goes insane. A unicorn impales a man.
What?
That's all I can say.
What the hell?
Just go see it, everybody. Alright, I want to thank Krayzie for coming on the show. And we're done.
It is time for a good old-fashioned Combat Tune call-out. Time to tell some whiny bitch to sit down and shut up.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, you bitch. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, you bitch. We don't want to hear you anymore.
Alright, we are here with Kevo the Man, who just placed first at the Civil War tournament. In devastating fashion, with babalities and amongst controversy. So he has some words for some people in the community, so I'm going to give him some time to say his piece.
Is that my cue?
That's your cue.
Okay, alright. Now, for one person that I really want to call out right now is Mr. Kerbalicious, He did really good at MLG. He did good at little MLG after events or whatever. But something that he said was that he beats me 12-1. That's very not true. As you can look on any tournament site where we did like an online tournaments, I beat him every time. So 12-1 is definitely not it. More like he lose 2-0 every time we play. He gets blown up every time we play. Like, if anything, he'd go on like a 5-game win streak, or maybe even 6, and then he would complain the whole time about how Cabal is overpowered, how he shouldn't have gas blast, how I wouldn't be nothing without my gas blast, how dash canceling is overpowered, how online is this and that. Now, this was before MLG when he started complaining about how bad online was, but he never played offline before. How does that sound? Like, you can't complain about something if you never had it.
So you're saying Kerbo flat out lied about destroying
Flat out lied. Like,
wow.
how do you destroy me when I beat you in online tournaments every time. And his main excuse, because it's lagging. Well, it wasn't lagging when you so-called 12-1 me.
Now, are you willing to call him out for a money match?
Yo, like I said, like we was talking, like any tournament he's at, we can go. Cabal, John, it don't matter.
I mean, are you going to be at Anaheim?
No, I can't make it. It's too far. My next tournament, sure, is UFGT.
What about Evolution?
I don't want to say yes, and I don't want to say no. Like it's like a 50-50 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like.
All right, who's next?
Okay. Next is Mr. Showtime, Texas Showdown champion, I guess, or whatever, bathroom champion, whatever he is. All right. He says he beats me. He's gonna beat me 10-0. I'm not gonna get no games, or maybe he said 9-1. Like just because he beat Cat, that like he's not gonna beat my Cabal. Like it's just not gonna happen. So I just got finished like talking to Maxter on the Twitch TV thing, and he said that Showtime is gonna be there like next week at VSM. So I'm gonna try my hardest to be at VSM so we can do that money match.
Oh, that's interesting. All right.
Wait, so you think your Cabal is better than Cat's?
See, that's where you messed up. No, I don't think. I know. See,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Knows. So what's wrong with Cat's Cabal? You don't think he has a good Cabal?
I think he has an okay Cabal.
Okay.
But it's not better than mine. That's it. Like he said he would body me. It's not gonna happen. Like I don't see that happening. Sorry. If he bodies me, I quit the game.
Really? You'll quit the game?
Quit the game.
I will quit. I will leave the community. Like I swear I will quit. Like getting bodied by him, it's like getting bodied by Shiva. It's like a 7-3 matchup. Like no, it's not gonna happen.
All right. Now I just want to say one thing about this drama between you two guys, and I'm not picking sides. Cat, I don't want to fight a Cabal, and I don't want to fight a Reptile player. So don't call me out. I'm just saying, as a neutral party here, the arguments about which small tournament had more legitimacy is so fucking dumb. For you guys to criticize Civil War, when you guys had a pool that took place in the goddamn shitter. So your stream was nothing but a picture of Ibuki for hours. You guys have no business calling out another tournament. All right? Get the fuck out of there with that.
Okay, another thing. Let me say something. All right,
that's all I had to say about that.
Def. Okay, one thing. Like me and Def is like really, really tight. That's my main man Cole. But one thing he said on the stream that I didn't like. He said that I criticized like Texas Showdown. Like that's what he was wrong. I never said anything bad about Texas Showdown. I didn't care about Texas Showdown. The only tournament I've ever said something bad about was PowerUp. And my only thing about PowerUp, I said, how can PowerUp get points when Flawless Victory didn't get points? And we had like the stronger tournament. And that's all I said. And then he said that I said something.
Wait a minute. You did blow up PowerUp.
No, only thing I really said was
blew
like,
up PowerUp.
Wait, what'd he say? What'd he say?
What did I say?
Dude,
the worst thing that I said was that the best player there was 16-bit. That's it.
I didn't win the tournament.
It don't matter. I said the best player there was 16-bit. And then after that, when I went on the Wule show, I took it back. I said, because Tom Brady was like, you shouldn't call people trash. So I said, you know what, you're right. So, and that's it.
All right. Okay.
All right, who's next for you to pop off on?
Next, let me think real quick. Next.
Get it all out in the open.
Yeah, I'm thinking who I want to go after next right now. Mr. WNBA Claude Von Stroke. Let's talk about him right now. So, when I was listening to the podcast, he made it seem like we had a little tournament at Mike Metroid's house, right? A little friendly little tournament, and we did like a little mini little tournament, and me and Tom Hanks got into the grand finals or whatever. So I didn't use Cabal. I used like Smoke, Kung Lao, Johnny Cage, and that was it. And Swift Tom Hanks beat me. He beat me like 2-1, like to reset it, and then he beat me 2-0. Now, WNBA Claude Von Stroke act like he blew me up, like it was just this magnificent game with like stars and sparkles and rainbows, and he just like blew me up. Like, and then after that, he said my excuse was that I didn't use Cabal. Now, I talked to Swift Tom Hanks about this immediately after the Wu-Lei show. He said he don't remember me saying anything like this, because I don't remember either. Now, if you want to be real, when the Wu-Lei show, like the first episode of the Wu-Lei show, he was like, oh, he blew up somebody Cabal there. He was talking about AC 1984, but then he goes and suck on AC 1984. Now, that's my only problem with it, if you want to keep it real. Like, I mean, how do you do that? Like, he's in your clan, and you talk shit about how you blow him up, and then he got mad. Like, how you do that? Like, I mean, I thought me and WNBA Clive Von Stroke was cool, but until I heard that, it sounded like he was trying to diss me.
Alright, what did you think of all the hate that you got when you won Civil War, like with the fireballs and all that business?
That's my gameplay, so, like, I really don't care. Like, people criticize 16-bit about he throws so many damn fans, but if that's the way you play the character, that's the way you play the character. I mean, you gotta make me stop throwing fireballs. That's it. When you play against me, make me stop. If you can make me stop, then you don't gotta deal with it. That's how I say it. If you can't make me stop, I'm gonna chuck them across the screen as hard as I can, so it don't matter.
I respect that.
It
Like,
worked.
people call me a spammer. Hey, I'm gonna be the best spammer that damn live. I can tell you that right now.
You won a major with it.
I'd be the best spammer in this game. People say zoning is overrated. No, it's not. I'm gonna do it until I die. I can tell you that now.
Yeah, man. Zoners forever, man. Zoners are tight.
Just think about it. Like, the best
Me
feeling.
and you and M2 Dave and shit, man. We so many.
Look, listen.
It pisses people off.
That's what I'm about to say.
So-
You're winning while making people mad. That's the best feeling ever. Like, who cares? Like, the person beside you is so salty because every time they get near you, they get hit by something. It's the best, man. It's the best.
The babies didn't help either.
Well, you know, me and Blacklet was baby alley people all night, so that's something different. Like, and then, another thing I want to address real quick. Everybody was talking about how I counterpicked the stage on Blackula. Now, Blackula can even co-sign that he counterpicked the stage on me first. And I just went along with it. He picked Pit, which I think is the second smallest stage besides Hell. It's the smallest Blackula? Oh, it's the smallest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it
It's
is
the smallest
small.
stage.
Yeah.
It's the smallest stage, and he picked it. He knew he counterpicked it, and then he knew what I was going to do. I went right to rooftop. Now, people said that, like, I was baby out the whole time, and then, like, he won, and then I quit out of a match because I was salty. Yeah, because he counterpicked the stage, so I was salty that he counterpicked. But it was nothing but between friends. And some of the people that got in between it shouldn't have got in between it. Like, they would talk about, he opted out, he this, he's a bitch. I'm like, come on, man. Like, what's all that for? It's kind of uncalled for. Don't you think you going to call me a bitch because I backed out? I mean, I can see if he was going to get a baby alley, then I backed out. He was only going to fatality me. We've seen all the fatalities he can do. What else more you want to say?
All right, I got one last question for you.
No problem, man.
I want an honest answer. No holding back. Is your Cabal better than Rio's?
Is my Cabal better than Rio's? No,
Yes.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on,
And
man. What kind of answer is that?
It's the honest truth. Like, he's more accomplished than me. Like he's more.
I'm trying to hype up UFGT here. Come on, help me out.
Like, I'm sorry. Like that's the honest. Like, that's the honest answer. Like, that's everybody asks me that. Like, I don't feel so. Like, I really don't feel like my Cabal's better. Now,
What about Master D? Are you?
All right, fair enough.
Now, when we move down, the only Cabal that I feel is above Miles is Rio. That's it. Like, I don't care about nobody else's Cabal.
All right, I like that. That I like.
Like, that, nobody else really matters after that. Like, I feel as though when I win a couple majors, maybe I could compete with Rio. Like, I mean, I feel as though, like, I'm right below Rio. Like, that's my opinion. I don't know how everybody else feel. Don't really care. I will zone your ass to death, and you won't win, so it don't matter. Like, it don't matter. Like, I just feel as though I'm right below him, so.
Now,
I mean, wait. Let me ask you this question, 60-bit. Since you played Rio, who Cabal do you think is better? Mine's Rio.
I have not played Rio in a long time, but I will definitely say, in my opinion, you're the Cabal that gives me the most trouble besides Rio. I think you're the second best Cabal. I have not played Cat, though, so I can't get in between there, but I'll definitely say you're among the top 5 people that blow me up the worst online.
Slips, are you there, sir?
No,
he
he's
is
not here right now.
Oh, he's not? Oh, all right. Dang. I wanted to ask him. Well, when y'all get the chance, if he gets on, ask him for me. I want to hear it.
We'll ask him on the regular show because he's
Okay.
played Cat and he's played you.
Yes, and I mean
That'll be juicy.
I seen one of the comments that he made too. So he said something about Cat shouldn't have bragged about going even with him when I blow him up or something like that online. It was just ridiculous. Like,
I lied. I have one more thing to talk about.
Okay.
UTT, we're gonna have a special tag team tournament. We're actually gonna do the tag team mode. It's going to be 8 teams, and you are going to team with Pig. Tell us about that. What is the strategy there? What teams? I mean, are you guys like? What character? Do you know what character he's going to play? How's that going to work out?
Well, we do it that way, like, cause like me and Pig really didn't talk about like doing like tag team match like that. We really didn't talk about it. But if it's anything, it's definitely going to be Cabal and Kenshi. But he said he's not feeling Kenshi lately, so I mean, I want to do Cabal and Kenshi, but most likely it'll probably be Cabal and Mileena.
Can you imagine how cheap Cabal and Kenshi would be as a team of his own?
Like, I mean, we will win anyway. It's not gonna matter like who we play against. We're gonna win.
So whoa! Wait a minute. You guys are gonna beat.
Whoa! Your mic is messing. You said CDG and Rio.
So you're gonna beat CD Junior and Rio.
It's me and Pig. We're gonna beat everybody. It's me and Pig of the Hut.
Yeah.
Like me and Pig together it's Pigo the Hut. Okay? Kevo the Hut. We win. We win. We win all.
Alright, I can't think of a better ending for this segment than that.
Wait, I can. Can we? I hear you're there with Tom Brady.
Tom.
Can we get a cameo?
Let's go.
From the legend.
Alright, he's coming on right now.
Awesome. Alright, thanks, Kevo.
What's up, fellas?
How's it going?
It's going good. How about you?
Not bad.
Awesome. Is it true that Slips is on Ermac now, man?
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about another character, too.
No, we have to intervene. No Scorpion, though. We can't go to Scorpion, no. We have to.
Dude, I'm trying, man.
Please, man. Use the Force. So what's good, fellas?
All right, Tom. I had to get you on. I had to get you on here while we're recording because the fabled Arturo impression has yet to be captured.
Oh, come on, man.
So for our audience,
dude, I just got in good with MLG, and now you want me to do an Arturo imitation?
He'll love it.
No, man.
Yeah, he'll like it.
Man,
dude, he doesn't listen to this shit.
Man, Blue 9 does it the best. You got to get Blue 9 to do it. I'm just a bootleg Blue 9 version. Blue 9 started it all. That's where I started. That's the roots.
Come on, do it.
I can't, man. I can't.
I can't. It's too late.
I can't do it on the spot like that. I can't summon it on command. You know,
yes, you can. Do it.
You can do it.
I can't do the art imitation, man. Blue 9's got to do it, man. It's tradition. I can't do it on the air, man.
You're not gonna lose your esports.
No.
Doesn't listen to this garbage, man.
You want me to do the Arturo? I'm gonna mess it up.
Since when do you get nervous in performing in front of people? Let's go. Come on.
I got stage fright, man.
That's bullshit. You've been in a million tournaments. Let's go, man. Come on.
You want me to do an Arturo imitation?
Do it.
I don't even. I don't know what to say.
All he ever says is esports, blown up, lit up. So go. Let's go.
Oh, all right. Yo, esport, blown up. Yo, esport. Yo, just do it. Just blow them up. Just do it, man. Yo, blow them up.
Godlike, son. Very good.
For an Arturo impersonation, you guys probably on the microphone. Only you guys here, man. So you guys are going back and doing the KTP, man. I'm glad you guys haven't retired it. So 16-bit. I have a question for you. How do you feel about UFGT being run Xbox only?
I support it. I like it. I'm an Xbox player. I'm all for it. None of that bullshit. You play on an old fat PS3 and it starts lagging.
Unbelievable.
Fan.
Judas over here, man. No, man.
Dude, they fucking lag when I'm throwing fans.
Dude, first of all, I got my PS3 pad made tournament legal, so I never have to deal with converters again. And now I have this tournament with converters. And two, the X-rays are too short. I don't get to enjoy and savor my X-ray. There's no lag like on the PS3, man.
The lag affects the gameplay, man.
It doesn't affect my gameplay. I need that extra lag.
He needs
I don't care about Sub-Zero. I care about my gameplay.
Hey, can we do a very quick NetherRealm Studios weekly blow-up segment real fast, man?
Sure.
Can we blow up NetherRealm Studios?
Blow them up.
Tom, this is supposed to be a short segment.
I know, but I just have to say something. I don't want to blow them up, but it's blown up without blowing them up. How does Cyrax not get fixed in the Vita? Come on, man!
He needs it, man.
How much of a chuckle did you guys get to find out that Sindel was nerfed, but Cyrax stays the same?
That's awesome.
That was a good day for Maxter.
Yeah.
Can we all not agree that Cyrax officially needs it?
He needs it.
He needs it, right?
It's endorsed. NetherRealm is an endorsement from NetherRealm that he indeed needs it.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you guys a question. I've heard a rumor that apparently NetherRealm Studios is not acknowledging the fact that there is an input bug anymore. Now they believe it's mainly our player execution. How do you guys feel?
I've not heard that.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, this is what I've heard.
Who said that?
Some people on one of these streams saying that they believe it's more player execution than anything else.
It's down one.
Hey, did anybody find out if there's any relevancy to that bug in Complete Edition that Chris G was talking about, and iKizzle and Digimon, where they couldn't?
It was not. That was a problem with the venue.
The power wasn't it the power?
Yeah, it's a problem with the venue.
Okay, so the game. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the game.
All right. Well, you going to MLG Anaheim 16-bit or no?
I am actually going. I'm officially going. Yeah, I'm booked.
Officially going. Excellent, my man. While I won't be able to compete, I will be able to play. I want to say this MLG was the first time I ever played against Kerbalicious, right? And
yes,
I think the West Coast is in a lot of trouble. These guys are good. And I'm a little leery. Not that I'm sleeping on the West Coast, but I kind of feel like there's been a little chest beating going on. I don't really think East Coast is kind of much, beating your chest. Just kind of like, a lot of people are basically saying, look, you guys don't understand. There are a lot of good players out here, and I know West Coast is like, no, you don't understand. We got some stuff out here. What do you guys think is going to happen when the two coasts collide? This is actually the first time at this point in the game both East and West Coast are going to play each other. What are your predictions?
A decisive victory for the East Coast.
What about Tyrant though? They got good players. I mean, Tyrant, X-Blades.
I think Kerbalicious could actually beat them all.
Really?
I mean, this is no offense to the West Coast; they're good players, but
They do.
I'm more hyping up Kerbalicious here. I mean, Junior. I know people wanted to see him versus Tyrant. I don't know if that's going to go down. I mean, X-Blades is he's coming on pretty strong. Bone, I know he's been practicing out there. P-board player, looks like he's playing a lot better now. Denzel, obviously, and his brother, both threats out there. Marvesh or Yukim, those guys are basically, I think those guys are the main guys out there, and all of them obviously, good. But I don't know, guys out here, man. When I played Kerbalicious, he actually blew me up before we played on the stream. It just, when we played on the stream, he got, a couple of bugs and that, and, I was even lamer than I was before, but He did get a lot of bugs, and he did just blow me up before he went on stream, so definitely wasn't as one-sided. And
You did 5-0 Kerbalicious.
I mean, but he blew me up before he went on the stream, so, it's... Yeah. So we're going to play a game at Anaheim. We just said, okay, it's a wash, and we'll play a game at Anaheim. He blew me. We both got blown up. But I'm going to be honest with you. I got to see it. If another Sub-Zero player can fight Kerbalicious, I got to see it. I got to see it. I know a lot of people are giving him shit. They say he didn't play well, but, look, he got beat by Detroit, who played Cabal on him. And we all know, I think Cabal's pretty good against Cage. I think it was a bad decision to go to Sonya. That was definitely not a counter pick for Cabal because I think it only put him in the same position he was in, only now he's using a character he's not even as good with. So you're still in the same fucked position, only now you're not even as good. So that was a bad decision. Went to Kung Lao, made some bad decisions there. Detroit played so well because not only did he 3-0 Kerbalicious, but then when he 3-0'd Ryu 48, who had just beat him 3-0 at the last MLG, he basically secured himself, into the four-man single elimination. That was a really good weekend. I think the top 8 arena thing was really good because, you got to see all the marquee matchups you wanted to see. So this will be definitely interesting here. Top 8 predictions, 16-bit. Who are you calling on the top 8?
Is it confirmed if CD Senior and Maxter are not going? Is that true?
No, they're going.
They are going?
To,
all right,
yeah.
Anaheim.
MLG is paying for him.
All right, the 4 VSM guys, Detroit, Hig, myself, and Dizzy, top 8.
Excellent. It's good to see Dizzy in the NFG, and I'd like to say I am proud that I am the reason that NFG has lost all validity. I love it. That's so fucking stupid. So, how about you, K7? Who is your top picks? Top 8, MLG Anaheim.
Let's say Kerbo. Let's say.
You going to Anaheim?
Oh, I forgot about Kerbo.
Yeah, he's going, isn't he?
All right, take me out and put Kerbo in.
Okay, so we got Kerbalicious.
All right, Kerbo, CD Jr., Rio, Maxter. Let's say Dizzy. 16-bit. Tom Brady.
I can't play.
Oh, you'll be in it anyway.
By the way, I do want to say that 16-bit was the one that said, hey, it's going to get progressively harder for CD Senior, and he didn't win one set. The whole top 8.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude,
he did play a lot of. He did play a lot of Freddy, but even when he went to Katana, and I want to give a shout out to KC Smith. There was, I've heard a lot of talk, people saying maybe he might be overrated. They didn't see enough out of him. I think he played pretty well at the top 8. I was pretty impressed. He had a couple of drop combos. Sucks when that happens, but I think he was in position, to do what he needed to do, and I kind of think maybe nerves got the better of him, but I think he played very well.
Is that going to Anaheim?
I don't know. So anyway, UFGT's coming up. Before I get out of here, let me give you my top 8. I'm going to go with Rio and Junior.
Bold.
I'm going to go with Bold.
Yeah.
It's like saying the Patriots have the easiest schedule on the same team. I'm going to pick them to come out of the 8. Pick the Heat to win the championship, going on a limb. No, all right, so I'm going to say those two. I don't think Dave and Master D are going, correct? Those two aren't
Probably
going?
not.
Okay, so the ZZA guys are going there, right?
It's our home major.
Okay, so I'm going to say those two. Kevo the Man's going. I'm going to say Kevo breaks into the top 8. I'm going to go 16-bit, Pig of the Hut.
Yeah.
Tommy Waffles. I'm putting Tommy Waffles in here.
Wait. Tommy's the one Illinois guy who's not going.
He's not going? Are you serious?
He has graduation. I know. Graduation is more important than a Mortal Kombat home major.
Dude, what is he doing?
What a loser.
Dude.
I know.
What about the NFG points?
Dude, come on. I told him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go Dizzy. 2 more. I'm gonna go PL. Wow, so many people are going to this. Huh?
It might be 1,000 tournament.
And I'm gonna say I Kizzle.
I like it. No slips in the top 8.
I'm not sure who he's using. He may go back to Scorpion, man. I don't trust it.
Okay.
If Slips were to go to Ermac, I would put Slips in the top 8. You know, but playing Scorpion, well, I don't know, because, you know, even if he is playing a new character, I don't know if he's had enough time to kind of get the subtleties down. I will say this: if Slips does switch characters and sticks with that character from now to Evo, I think Slips is a strong case to be in the top 8 at Evo.
Wow.
You know, so I have a lot of confidence in Slips.
All right, we got to wrap it up.
Okay, wrap it up. Thanks for having me on. And from now on, instead of the Sektor Weekly Blow Up, you guys got to change it to the Reptile Weekly Blow Up. All right? So the
Reptile?
Dude, the Reptile community every week, they're like, man, he's so bad. He's not even top 50. Shut up.
Tell me about it, man. Those guys are the worst. Man, Mileena's so hard. It's 8-2. Oh my God, he's 5-5. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, dude, it's just Reptile players. So from now on, you guys got to do the Reptile Player Weekly Blow Up, man. Only seems right.
All right,
so,
we're done.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on. Take it easy.
All right, later, man.
All right, peace.
Later.
Ask that guy what killed the dinosaurs.
Christopher, come here. Come here.
Tight.
Come here.
Oh, he's shy.
Come in here. Speak. Who killed the dinosaur? Just say it. Give an answer. What killed the dinosaur?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Well, do you think it was a meteor, or do you think they just died?
I think it's died from extinction.
So, well, I think it was a meteor.
You do?
Yeah. What? Is that the only question?
Yeah, that's all.
That's all you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
sir.
you. Wow.